And you started.
Right,
Welcome to Game State Games.
my name is Simon Maggart, and joining me is,
Logan Bassett again.
once again, the nice good game of Limited.
You guys want to
I forgot.
split up and offer or roll off for first?
Sure can.
Sure. Yeah. 2. Let's see what I get. 14.
There we go. It's low roll, right?
Yeah, right. 7. I'm mulling.
I am too.
No green lands. And all green cards.
Yeah, I just needed some black, and unfortunately it was not there. But honestly, if I have a hand with a creature in it, I'm probably going to have to keep it.
Yeah.
I think in my entire box I pulled like 6 creatures between the 5 colors.
So what, I mean, I guess I shouldn't ask since you're my opponent, but what's your win con then? Whatever that one
You'll
creature
have to
is?
whatever that one creature is. And off gut.
Right. 7. That's better. I shall keep.
I shall as well, not because I should, but because it's going to be funny, and I might not be able to do this the rest of the night.
I'm going to put back. That's such a good card, but I think the wise choice is to put that back.
My wise choice right now is
I put this back, by the way.
I will be putting. Oh gosh. Archon of the Wild Rose in the bottom.
Ready?
Yes. I have a pregame action.
Okay.
Leyline of Anticipation.
No kidding.
When Leyline of Anticipation is in my opening hand, I may begin the game on the battlefield, and I may cast spells as though they had flash.
That is a great opening hand.
Wait
Now
till
are
you
you-
see the rest of it, because it's not.
Now, are you ready? Land. I'm going to pay a green for Brave the Sands. I can bargain it, which I can't. Search my library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle.
What happens if you bargain? Is
Target-
it into play?
Target land becomes a 3/3 elemental with haste. That's still a land.
Oh.
Let me check real quick. I'm going to be on the safe side. I'm going to grab a mountain.
Alright.
I end my turn. Just a second, just so we go by the rules here. I can never be a good cheater when it comes to shuffling because I can't shuffle good enough. However, cut it.
Here we go.
Bam. I end my turn.
Alrighty. I'll draw. I will play a swamp and pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Paying 2 for Questing Druid. It's a 1/1 human druid. Whenever I cast a spell that's white, blue, black, or red, put a 1/1 counter on him.
Alrighty.
I end my turn.
I will play a plains. And I shall pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Be safe. I'm going to go with that. Going to combat.
Alright. In response to moving to combat, I'm going to cast Plunge into Winter. Tap up to one creature, scry one, then draw a card. Tapping your dude.
Okay.
Your questing druid.
Okay. That's
I'll
good.
Scry. I'll scry that away. Then I will draw.
I will end my turn.
Alright. Draw. I'll play an island, and I'll pass turn.
And tap. Okay. Played a mountain. I'm going to cast Merry Bards. Just a 3/2. When I enter the battlefield, I may pay 1, generic.
Mm-hmm.
When I do, I create a young hero roll token attached to target creature I control. There's a cast trigger. This gives a +1/+1 counter. Unless you have any responses to that.
I do not.
Okay, and then I'm going to create a young hero. Token. I'm going to put that up like that so we can kind of see what it's doing. You know, the young hero.
When it attacks,
When-
toughness 3 or less gets a counter.
That's correct.
Alright.
Going to combat.
I have a response to you moving to combat.
Go. Okay.
I'm going to cast Kellen's Light Blitz. Instant. It has bargain, which I'm not going to bargain it. Deals 3 damage to target attacking or blocking, I guess, when you declare it as an attacker.
Right.
I'll be moving into.
Okay.
So it will take 3 damage.
Right. Putting that back. I end my turn.
I pass turn.
Going to combat. Attack. 3/2.
In response to moving to combat, I am going to pay 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna send Vantress Transmitter on an adventure because I
Okay.
can technically do that because it is casting, and with Leyline I can cast it instant speed.
Oh.
I will tap target creature, and then I create a cursed roll token attached to it.
Oh, it's a 1/1.
It becomes a 1/1.
So I guess you did that before I declared attack.
Yes,
Okay.
before you declared it an attacker.
Okay. Play my only swamp in my deck. I'm going to do first. I'm going to cast as an adventure sorcery. Create a food token. Let's see if I have a food token. Do you happen to have any?
I think I do.
Oh, I have one.
I was gonna say I know Sam got 1,000 of them. All those fails, we can use dice.
Right.
I trust you're not gonna cheat, Logan. Hopefully.
You never know. Then I'm going to actually cast that as a as a creature.
Alrighty.
It's a 3/2. I can pay 1 and sack of food to have it get +2/+2 until end of turn. I can only activate that once each turn.
Okay.
I end my turn.
Alrighty. Untap. We'll keep and draw. Dude, this lack of creatures is becoming a problem. I will pass turn. This ley line's the only thing keeping me in the game right now. Please don't touch it.
I'm gonna.
Oh.
Oof. I'm flooding here.
I wish I had that problem.
Land. Paying 2 for the Collector's Vault. I can pay 2, tap it to draw a card, then discard a card, then create a treasure token. I will do that unless you have a.
Nope, you're good.
Okay. Tap. Draw. Discard a mountain, and then I'm going to create a treasure. Hopefully I have one. You have a treasure?
I do not.
Okay, I'm going to use the back of this rat token
Okay.
as a treasure. I'll probably use it anyway, pretty soon anyway.
More than likely.
Yep. Going to combat.
Response to moving to combat. I've never said that more in my entire life than I have today. We're gonna cast Cooped Up on your wolf. He cannot attack or block. That's all I got right now.
That's me.
I gotta stay in the game somehow.
Fine.
And I also don't want to get hit for 5.
Of course. And I'm going to hit you for 1 anyway, though.
I'll take it.
I'm done. Go.
Tap. Draw. We're getting there, ladies and gentlemen. We got lands now. I'm gonna pass turn. Oops.
I draw. Let's see. Paying 3 for Pest Problem. It's an adventure. I'm going to set that. That's my treasure token. This is my adventure.
Okay. Otherwise, I'll just let you use mine if you want.
I create 2 rat tokens that can't block.
Okay.
I do have a rat token. I use the rat token as my treasure.
Here.
So,
Have a rat.
okay.
I don't need them.
Okay. There's that. This
So
is
just
my
Ratatouille.
treasure token. Okay.
Would you want to put your adventure card on an adventure?
You're killing me, Smalls.
Here, there's your treasure token.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to combat. Are you doing?
Okay. All
doing-
good.
Okay, that can't attack or block. Once again, 1/1.
All right. Before declare blockers, I'll pay 4 and cast Vantress Transmuter,
Mm-hmm.
and I will block your 1/1 as a 3/4.
It's a 3/4.
I got a creature. We're online now, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Well, that's cool.
That's a way nicer treasure than not really a
But
treasure.
not a real treasure.
Give me the tokens. I've got.
Okay.
Perfect.
I will run downstairs and grab my Eldraine ones quick.
Okay. I'm gonna let that happen.
All right. Sounds like you had a response, chat.
I thought about it.
Look at me talking like a chat's gonna respond. Over on Twitch, it probably is a chat.
Probably.
Probably.
I'm gonna cast Rat Catcher Trainee. Now I don't need my adventure card anymore. 2/1. It has first strike if it's my turn.
Okay.
That's all I got.
All right. Untap, upkeep, I'll draw. I am going to swing a 3/4. And then, any responses to me moving to combat?
No.
All right. Before declare blocks, I'm gonna pay 2, and Candy Grapple. He gets -3/-3, and if I bargain, he gets -5/-5, which I'm not gonna bargain. So I'll give him -3/-3.
That happens.
And then, well,
second.
okay.
Okay. Cards fell out.
Judge's Tower, you lose. Then your rats cannot block.
Yep.
All right, any other responses?
Nope.
All right. Then I will pay 1 and send Besotted Knight on an adventure. Create a Royal Roll token attached to target creature I control. It will be attached to. I gave you my Royal Roll. It's this one. Yes, attached to him.
I have some as well.
Okay, so he gains +1/+1 and ward 1. So I have a 4/5 coming at you.
Jeez. I'm gonna take it.
All right.
I'm going down to 16 life.
Alrighty, and I'm at 19 yet. Not past turn.
I untap. Oof. I'm going to do the Collector's Vault, draw, discard, create a treasure token.
All right.
Discard a mountain. Then I create another treasure token. We're gonna use that as saying I have 2 treasures. 1 blue mana floating.
1 blue
Or
mana
open.
floating. Well, 1 blue open, yes. Not floating.
Paying 1 of the treasures for Gingerbread Hunter. 5/5. When it enters the battlefield, I create a food token.
Okay. It resolves.
Oops.
Chat, we're in trouble.
Let's see. That's on an adventure, right?
Yes, this is currently on an adventure. I will move that. We're gonna put that down there.
I'm going to hit you for, well, go into combat.
Go to combat. Nothing.
Nothing.
Nope. I'll
2
take 2.
1/1s.
I'm at 17.
And my turn.
I love those mouse tokens. Untap. Upkeep, I will draw. Now it's a 5/5 I have to deal with. Or do I just take 5 to the face? Gosh.
You know what you should do is you should find something that allows me to get rid of this. And then I can just attack you and just win faster.
Oh, you're right. This is true. Even though I am technically winning right now.
Yeah, yes and no.
I'm gonna pay 4, and I'm gonna cast the End on your giant. Costs 2 less to cast if my left total is 5 or less. Exile target creature or planeswalker. Search its controller's graveyard, hand, and library for any number of cards with the same name as that permanent and exile them. You then shuffle your library and draw a card for each card exiled this way.
Okay, this is going into exile.
Exile from your hand this way. Mountain.
Let me see my deck. Bam.
I forgot the card's name. What is it?
Gingerbread Hunter.
Gingerbread
I'm
Hunter.
going to let you know I only have 1 of them.
I'm assuming so. I kind of debated running that card, but exile is not bad. That's major spoil. Alright. Oh wait, I don't shuffle, you shuffle. Whoopsies.
Scissors.
I might just put a mat in the middle so that we can actually I probably shouldn't. That we actually pick it up off the table. Alright. I will go to combat. I will swing a 4/5 ward 1 at you.
Fine. I got no blocks.
No blocks and a mountain in hand.
Down to 12. So much for that whole, I don't have any creatures in my hand and my deck.
I told you, once I get 1 creature, it's game over.
I'm going to filter with the vault.
Okay.
My deck is upside down. I do that all the time.
You foolish fool.
Discarded a mountain, and I'm going
Right.
to create another treasure.
What'd you draw?
Magic the Gathering card.
Shoot. You got me there.
Tough choice.
Completely tapped out.
Okay.
If that helps you make a decision.
I'm going to cast Return to the Wilds. I choose 2, and I'm going to choose to search my library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield, tapped, and shuffle. And I'm going to create a 1/1 human creature
Alright.
token.
No keywords in the human?
No, just
Okay.
blanket. Forest. I'll shuffle in a second, and then I'm going to create
I
a.
can too if you want me to. Since I have to
Sure.
cut it anyways.
And then I'm going to create a 1/1 human. I do not have a 1/1 human. Do you have a 1/1 human?
Yes. Right here.
Thanks. Human. Going to combat.
Alright. Human doesn't have haste.
He does not have haste. 2 rats.
Alright, I'll go to 15. No blocks.
I'm going to use both my treasures. I'm going to set that to the side in case you need it.
I forgot he was on an adventure. I'm going to move him back up here so I remember.
Vertin Outrider, 4/2. I can
Okay.
pay 2 mana to have it be unblockable by creatures with power 2 or less this turn.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Are you hellbent now?
I am.
Can I say that on stream?
Heckbent.
Heckbent, sorry. I'm going to turn that over.
It's
Still PG-13.
yeah.
Okay.
That's all I got. Go ahead.
Alright, untap. Upkeep, I'll draw. Lantern's an island. I won't do that. It's a 4/2, you said?
Correct.
You have no cards in hand?
Correct.
I can actually. You'd have to do that, and that wouldn't be smart. And I know Logan's smarter than that.
I'm smarter than the average bear.
I'm gonna pay 3. I'm gonna cast Iredi of the Charmed Apple.
I know that guy's good.
Uriette of the Charmed Apple. Each creature that's enchanted by an aura I control can't attack me or planeswalkers I control. At the beginning of my end step, each opponent loses X life and I gain X, where X is the number of auras I control.
Yeah. Yep. That's a good card.
You are correct. If I wouldn't have pulled her, I would have not known what deck to build. Alright, going to combat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to swing a...
4/5.
Actually, I'm not going to swing. I'm going to go to main phase 2. And I'm going to move to end step. Any responses? Nope. Yeah, moving to end step, I control 1, 2 auras it looks like, so you'll lose 2 and I'll gain 2. Puts me at 17.
I'm supposed to be.
Pass turn.
I'm red-green. I'm supposed to be the tough deck.
I'm just control.
Well, obviously I need to filter. I need something better than that. Filtering. I'm gonna create another treasure.
I'm waiting for like a blasphemous act or something. And here he has a 2/4. Beefy beefy.
Going to combat.
All right.
It's a 4/5, right?
4/5 and 2/4.
Going to pay 2 to do its ability. Can't be blocked by her this turn. Two
Is
or
that
less.
2 or less? Okay.
2 or less.
So Uriette cannot block. I'll declare no blocks.
Okay. So,
4 damage?
yep, staying
Alright.
at 4.
I'll go to 13.
Oh, 2, 3, 4. Grabby Giant. 4/3. Reach. I can pay 2, a red, and sacrifice a artifact or land to draw a card.
Sorry, I was reading something.
4/3. Reach.
Oh, okay.
2, a red, sacrifice an artifact or a land to draw a card.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Tap. Keep out draw. I will play planes. I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to swing with... that. Okay. Actually. Yeah. I'll go to combat, but before I declare attackers, since I've already moved to combat, I'm going to pay 5. And I'm going to cast Shatter the Oath on your Grabby Giant. I think this is Grabby. Yeah, Grabby Giant. Destroy target creature or enchantment. Create a Wicked Roll token attached to one target creature I control. Up to one target creature I control.
Destroy?
Destroy. Target creature or enchantment. If you control another roll on it...
Yeah,
I'm assuming that means if it's on
if you have
that creature already. So like if I pick Iriette, I don't have to destroy my royal roll.
Yeah.
Another roll on... Okay, so I can have the Wicked roll on Iriette.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one roll per creature.
One roll per creature. Okay. That's what I was reading. Just had to say it out loud.
All right. Is Wicked when it dies or something?
Yes. Wicked is when the ore is in the graveyard. Put into the graveyard, each opponent loses a life.
Yep.
I will swing a 4/5 and a 3/5.
Block the 4/5.
All right. What's your life total?
It's gonna be. It will be 7 when
All right.
attacks happen.
Right. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Then she will go through for 3.
Mm-hmm.
I
Done.
will move to end step then. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. I'll move to end step and you'll take 1, 2, 3 damage. Well, you'll lose 3 and I'll gain 3 from Iriette. I'll go to 16.
That sounds like we're going to game 2.
I pass my turn.
Okay. See what I get.
Or white.
Not exactly.
Oh gosh.
Draw. I scoop.
Okay.
Oops. There we go. Yeah, I think your deck is a little better than I think. Here's that.
Oh, thanks.
You guys need them?
Oh, thank you.
These over here.
At least the fact that I had... You're fine. The fact that I had almost no creatures in my box is what makes it, I had to run control. I almost had to.
Oh yeah, you just had to stall until you got one of
I
those
know.
really good creatures,
And like the one wasn't even that great. It was just a generic 3/4. The rolls are just good.
Yeah. Oh, they're a lot better than I thought. I mean, I thought they were decent, but it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, they're...
And so with some of the rolls, like the Wicked one says, if it's on, like if the creature already has a roll, destroy that other roll. But not all rolls say like if it destroys. So I just wonder how that works. I'll have to read the ruling on it later. All right, there's that.
Scissors.
I'm assuming you'll be on the play.
Yeah.
There we are.
I will keep.
I will not. No land hand. I cannot keep a 1 land hand like I did last game.
I try. Well, yeah, I'll tell you later.
Yeah, we can talk about it after. Chat's not here to watch us ramble. They want to see intriguing gameplay.
If you guys are interested, you are at 3 viewers.
Are we really? Yeah, we got 3 viewers.
One of
Look
them
at
is
that.
me, but
We got 2
still
viewers.
3
All
viewers.
right.
Uppercut.
Oh yeah.
I mean, somebody's interested in watching.
Mr. Esper, I will have creatures kill me with creatures.
I only had 2.
Yeah.
Well, he had a really good one. Black, white, enchantment matters.
Iriette, the
You-
Charmed Apple.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's really.
Yeah. she is.
And he had a, he had
I'll
a-
keep,
You'll keep.
and I will throw. I don't want to do that, but I have to. I'll throw Ask for 12 on the bottom.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
Go.
Play a swamp. Pass turn.
Scarecrow Guide. 2/1, reach. I can pay 1 to add 1 mana of any color. I can only do that once each turn.
Okay.
Go.
Tap up your draw. I'll play a plains.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a 2/1.
Yep.
Okay. I'll pass turn. Try my life out.
If you'd like to use one of the.
Ooh.
Use
Don't
one
mind
of
if I do.
I'm going to cast Redtooth Genealogist. 2/3. When it enters the battlefield, I create a Royal Roll token attached to another target creature I control.
Okay.
Any
Nope,
responses?
you're good.
Okay.
I don't have leyline this time, so it's a little more thought-provoking.
Slower.
Yeah.
Is this accurate?
Oh, no. It is not accurate.
If you want to throw it on your play.
I mean, you can be at 4. I wouldn't mind.
Alright.
And Royal is toughness.
Plus
3 or
1.
less gets a 1 counter.
Nope. +1/+1 on board 1. It's one that big blue creature you have, Wills.
Right. Okay.
Going to combat.
Mm-hmm.
3/2 coming at you.
I'll take 3.
I'm done.
I will play a swamp. And Ward 1 and a 2/3. So a 3/2 and a 2/3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am going to pay 2 and cast the Witch's Vanity. It'll enter. It is a enchantment saga. Enters at 1. When I destroy target creature opponent controls with mana value 2 or less, I will pay the 1 so I can blow up your Scarecrow Guide.
That's mean.
And I'll pass the turn.
Going to combat.
All right.
2/3.
I got nothing.
Okay. Takes effect.
2 damage.
Second main.
Okay.
Howling Galefang. 4/4 vigilance. And it would have haste if I had an adventure, but I don't.
Oh. Okay.
Or- yeah. Go ahead.
Keep draw. Play a plains. Cards in hand.
3.
Okay. Oh, wait, I should have also, before I put my plans, I'm cheating. Which is vanity number 2. I will make a food token. There we go. Now I'll play my plans. I am going to pay 2. And I'm going to coop up your dude. Your Howling Galer. Gale, whatever the word is, it's covered.
Galefang.
Galefang.
I
It
hate
cannot attack or block, and I can pay 3 to exile it.
That's mean.
It is valid. I'll pass turn.
Play a forest. Going to combat.
All right.
2/3.
I got another one.
Okay. Takes effect.
All right. I'll go to 13.
Then I will cast for 4 manas. Grabby Giant. It's the 4/3 reach. Pay 3 second. artifact, or land to draw.
Gotcha.
I'm done.
End step, I will crack my food to gain 3 life. Go to 16. Untap. Upkeep, I will draw. Saga goes to 3. I put a Wicked Roll token attached to target creature I control. I don't have one. We are going to pull a pro gamer move here. We are going to pay 4, 2 white, 2 black, and cast the end on your Grabby Giant. We're going to exile it, and then all others from all other areas. Hand, graveyard, and library.
That's my hand.
Oh, okay. And then
There's my...
I think I did it again. I think I did that last game too. I think there's none in here. Oh, there's one in there.
Yeah, I think that's the last one.
Okay. Well, then you shuffle. And that's an exile.
Come on. There we go.
And I'll pass turn. Well, whatever. We finish here.
This game 3.
2.
2.
Ooh.
What time is it?
41.
Oof.
You gotta hurry up.
And he said we're fast players. Doesn't
Yeah,
help.
Mr. Esper
Doesn't help I'm
player.
playing Esper Control.
It was your turn, right?
Yeah, and
Okay.
I pass turn now.
Okay. Going to combat.
All right.
2, 3.
No blocks.
Okay. Takes effect.
Go to 14.
I'm going to cast the Collector's Vault again. That's where I can
Alright.
loot and play, make a treasure. I'm going to do that. Draw. Discard. Then I'll create a treasure, which will...
Right there.
Yep. I end my turn.
All right. On top of keep draw. Chat, it's looking good for us. I am going to pay 4 and cast Neva, Stalked by Nightmares. 2/2 menace. When she enters, I return target creature or enchantment from my graveyard to my hand. I will pick the Witch's Vanity. And whenever an enchantment I control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, she gets a 1/1 counter, and I scry 1. And then, because why not, I will put Besotted Knight on an adventure. She gains the Wicked Roll. Royal Roll, not Wicked Roll. Royal. She gains 1/1 and Ward. She's a 3/3 Ward 1 Menace. And I'll pass turn.
Going to combat.
All right.
Declaring that as an attack.
Cards in hand.
2.
Yeah, I'll take 2. I won't block.
Okay.
Go to 12.
All right. I'm going to sacrifice a treasure to bargain. So that cost a total of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For Hamlet Glutton, 6/6 trample. When it enters the battlefield, I gain 3 life.
That came out of turn too early. Oh, I have haven't hit you for anything yet, that's right. I've dealt no damage.
I end my turn.
Alright. Untap. Draw. So, I'm going to pay 4 and cast Besotted Knight. And then I'll pay 2 and cast the Witch's Vanity once again. You have no creatures that are CMC 2 or less, so the first one does nothing. I will go to combat, and I will swing 3. Menace.
3 menace.
Menace. And Ward of 1.
Well, no blocks.
Alright,
Take resolve.
all good.
Okay.
And I will go to end step.
Okay. Done.
Yes.
I'm going to filter with the Collector's Vault. Discard the land. I create yet another treasure, which I keep putting everywhere but near me. It's what, a 3/3?
3/3. Yep.
I'm going to cast Brave the Wilds.
Alright.
I am going to bargain it. I'm going to set that right there. If it was bargain, target land I control becomes a 3/3 with haste. That's still a land. And then I can search my library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it in my hand, and shuffle.
Alright.
Put a mountain in play, or in my hand, which I am going to play. Going to combat.
Alright.
Swinging out.
Oh. The land doesn't have indestructible, does it?
It does not.
Okay, it does not. Oh, how to cast that next turn. I could have blown up your land. Shoot. Oh well. Let's see. You know what? We're gonna go for it. I'm gonna block your 2/3 with the Besotted Knight.
Okay.
And I'll take 9. I'll go to 3.
You're going down to 3?
I'm down to 3. Got a bolt in your hand?
No.
Someone tapping his mana, I got scared.
4/2.
Right, okay.
I'm done.
Alright. Untap. I will draw. I'll make a food. Where did I put that? Food. Needed that about 8 turns ago. Because you just have too much stuff now. Not a lot I can really do about it. How much mana do you have, Logan?
Mana do I have?
How many lands do you have?
Oh, lands?
Lands. 7?
6.
6.
Well, 6
when you're
with
a
that.
land creature. Okay. I have 2 creatures. You're gonna have 2. We're gonna risk it for a biscuit here. We're gonna cast Quick Study. I'll draw 2 cards. You have a 4/2 and that's it?
Yeah, 4/2, 6/6, 3/3.
Yeah. Alright. I am going to Alright. I will swing at you for 3. Let me think really hard about this. That and that.
total of 13 damage.
I know. I forget I'm at 3. I'm not going to swing. I shall instead pass my turn.
Filter.
All right.
Going to combat. Swinging out.
All right.
And while holding priority, I'm going to do this guy's ability. Can't be blocked with creatures 2 or less.
Okay.
Not really relevant, but
Yeah.
Might
Do
as
you have any
well.
cards in hand?
0.
Oh, okay. I'm like, well, it doesn't matter then anyways. Okay. I am going to... I will block your 4/2 with a 3/3. I will block your land with a 3/3. And then I will pay 2 and sacrifice a food to bargain Kellen's Lightblades to destroy your giant.
Okay.
The 3 damage target attacking or blocking creature. If it's bargain, destroy that creature instead.
Okay. So destroy that. These, all of them trade, don't they?
Yes, they all trade. Trigger Neva because Royal will be put into the graveyard. I will scry and put a counter on her, but she won't get a counter. I will just scry.
Okay.
I'll scry that away. We're still in it, boys.
We're going to go to time.
We are. Are you done, Logan?
Yeah. That's all I
Alrighty.
can do.
Untap, upkeep. I will draw. I will then go to 3. I cannot put a wicked counter, a wicked thing on anything. Here's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna pay 4 and cast the Vantress Transmuter. Not even going to put it on an adventure. We are gonna simply pass the turn now.
Big money. No whammy. Good?
Yeah,
No more lands. Dang it.
good. Chat, he's bluffing. He has a land in hand.
I end my turn.
Chat, there's still hope for your boy. Untap, upkeep, draw. Oh, baby. 4. We're gonna leave it black like this. 4 for another Neva. When she enters, return target creature or enchantment from my graveyard to my hand. I will return. Is that time?
Yes. So we
Okay.
have time. 20 seconds. I
Okay.
apologize.
Don't we have 5 turns after that?
Yep.
Okay. Then that's all I'm gonna need. We're gonna turn Besotted Knight back to my hand. I will pay 1 to send him onto an adventure. And I will put a Royal onto Neva. I lied. Onto
No,
the
we're
Vantress.
at
Okay.
So we're on turn 0.
Turn 0.
For you.
Alright. Onto Neva. Not Neva. Onto Vantress Transmuter. I'm also going to pay a blue and put Curiosity onto Neva.
That's a good card.
It is a good card. Go to combat. I will swing 4.
No blocks.
Alrighty.
First time I took damage.
Second time. I hit you for 3 at one point. You were at 23 because of a food.
Oh, yeah, that's
Or
right.
your giant.
Never mind.
Alright, I will pass the turn. That puts us at turn 1.
Filter.
He's only getting lands, chat. There's hope for our boy.
Not happening.
Suggestion. Don't. Stop.
I cast Verdant Outrider 4/2. You can pay 2 to make it unblockable with the creatures.
2 or less.
Yep.
Gotcha.
I'm done.
Alright.
A measly 3 damage.
This will be turn 2. Untap. Upkeep. I will draw. I'm going to pay 2 and put Bitter Chill onto your Outrider. tap enchanted creature, does not untap. And then I can pay 1. I put it in the grave, I can pay 1, and then I scry 1 and draw a card.
Okay.
I shall move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Anything?
No.
Alright, I will swing 4 and 2 menace.
4 and 2, that's total
Yes.
of 6.
Yes.
I will take it.
Alright, trigger curiosity, or is that non? That is non. No, just damage. It's just blue. Okay, I'll draw a card from that. And then I will pay 4. I'll cast Archon of the Wild Rose. Creatures I control that are enchanted by auras have base PT 4/4 and have flying.
Okay.
And I pass turn.
Turn 3.
Oh, wait, that doesn't untap. I'll pay 2 again to filter. Kill the smalls. Discarded a land. So what was that? 4-2. I'm going to cast Leaping Ambush, targeting this guy.
Alright,
Target creature gets +1/+3 and gains reach until end of turn. Untap it.
alright.
So that would make it a 5/5. Going to combat.
Alright. I will block the Archon.
Yep.
Archon will die. Is this second main?
Second. Sorry.
Okay.
Second. Main.
You're good. I'm at 3, so I care a little more.
3/2.
Alright.
I can sacrifice a food. I don't have any foods.
Alright. Turn 4. Alright, chat. I gotta do it here and now.
So technically, I don't know the exact rules, but you won the first game.
Mm-hmm.
If this is considered
This would be considered a draw.
regardless.
I want to say yes. I
Okay.
want to say yes. Don't quote me on that.
Okay.
9 for turn. I will pay 2 and send Scalding Viper on an adventure. I will bounce, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Your house scavenger. I will then pay 4, just to keep something on the board. Cast the Besotted Knight. Going to combat, I will swing 4 and 3.
4 and 3.
Yes.
I gotta take it. I'm down to 3.
All right. Trigger Curiosity. I'll draw a card. I pass my turn.
And that's turn 5.
Oh wait,
He does not untap.
he does not untap. You're right.
Bitter Chill coming in clutch.
Draw for turn. I wish I had a burn spell.
Yeah, you're telling me.
I am the burn guy. Why am I not getting burn spells?
Well, your ambush
I-
saved you from losing.
I know. I'm gonna filter. Okay.
Oh, I'm a fool. No, I'm not. It's fine. I couldn't have done it anyways.
Discard. I create yet another treasure.
Ulamog.
I'm gonna pay with 3 of those.
Stop.
2 of those. Sorry. Right. My math sucks. Where's 3? There it is. I'm gonna adventure this guy. On an adventure.
There's some up here.
Okay.
That's where mine are all chilling.
Exile top 2 cards. I may play them until my next end step. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I may play those cards.
There's 2 extra cards this turn. Looking for a lightning bolt. Nothing?
No. I end my turn.
The comeback was there. Good games.
Jeez. Perfect.
Well, thank you for playing on the stream.
Not a problem.
Thank you for being on the stream again.
Thanks.
I appreciate it. And we will be back with hopefully some more players in
All
a few
right.
minutes.
Cool.
That ambush.
I know.
cooped up.
I can't.
I was
wait.
so worried.
I thought I.
I thought you had it. And I needed that blue for the longest time.
On a side note, do I have any burn?
I don't think
Like
you
I-
do, because I looked through your deck twice. I don't think you do. Alrighty, good game, Logan.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Alright, so we'll be back shortly with hopefully with some more players. Just, we'll let you guys hang out. Feel free to chat, do what you want. We'll be back. There are some dice and some little clicky life counters for you guys you're welcome to use, and some tokens you're welcome to use. Alright.
Wait, so is this it?
Yeah,
Yep.
you got that. That works.
So, welcome to the Game State Game stream. I've got 2 new players for match 2.
My name is Logan Vanover.
I'm Tyson Wolf.
Alright, and we are on timer now, so you guys are welcome to shuffle up and play.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
I don't think we played, by the way. It's good to meet you.
Yep, you too.
I roll for turn?
Yeah.
Two. Pretty sure you can beat that.
Let's find out. All right,
Three.
Great. I
got it.
will start.
You got it.
Would you want the white one or the black one?
I'll take the white one.
All right, I'll take the black one.
The tokens in between you guys are all of the tokens that I got from my set booster.
All
I will
right.
put a stack of other random assorted tokens in the event that you don't have something you need there.
All right. You guys can just. Yeah, well,
Appreciate it.
if we need it, yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Let's move this over.
Yep. Nope. That's fine. Alrighty. This can't go so bad, can it? I'm gonna
No
mulligan.
go?
I'm a mulligan.
All right. Well, that's interesting. I think I'll keep mine.
All right, that's fine. I wanted to, but as I've seen, I don't think waiting until turn 4 is a great idea.
Let's see. Do we only have one camera?
I think it's just this
Is
one.
that one? Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just this one. I
All right.
believe.
I don't know if I want to show the camera my hand.
See how bad it is. All right. Yeah, I'll keep this. I gotta figure out
Good to go?
bodying first. I think I'm gonna get that far. No, I'm bottom this card. All right, I'm going first. So
All right, you're up.
I'll play a. Nope, that's not what I was looking for. Edge wall in, named black. And then it comes in tapped. I chose black, so I can tap for black. And then for 3, I can tap and sack it and return target creature with adventure from my graveyard to my hand.
You got it.
Go ahead.
All right. I'll play a mountain, and I'll play a Ginger Brute. It's a 1-mana, 1/1 artifact with haste. I can pay 1, and it can't be blocked except by creatures with haste this turn. And I can also pay 2 and tap it to sacrifice it and get 3 life. And I'll attack for 1.
Yep, I'll take the one.
All right, pass.
I can get this thing to move. All right, there you go. All right, I'll tap. I'll draw. Play a mountain. I'll say go.
Okay. Forest. Actually, hang on a sec.
Yep, that's fine.
I'll just attack.
Yep, I'll take the one.
All right, 18.
Yep.
All right, now we'll go with a rotisserie elemental.
All right.
It's a 1/1 with menace, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, put a skewer counter on it. Then you may sacrifice it. If you do, exile the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of skewer counters on rotisserie elemental, and I may play those cards this turn.
All right.
Pass.
I'll draw. I will play a mountain. I'll say go.
You got 3 mana up.
Yep.
Okay. All right, let's play another forest. All right, combat.
Yep.
Here for 2.
Yeah, I'll take 2.
Okay. So that puts you to what? 16 if I'm counting
Yep,
right?
16.
Okay. All right, and this gets a skewer counter. All right, now I'll play the adventure side of Hollow Scavenger, which is Bakery Raid, which is to create a food token. And the front side is a 3/2 creature, and I can pay 1 to sack a food to give it +2/+2 until end of turn.
All right.
And I can only activate that once per turn. Let's see, so here's my food.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll put my adventures over here.
Yep, that works.
And then let's cast a Tattered Ratter. It's a 2/2, and whenever a rat I control becomes blocked, it gets +2/+0 until end of turn. But I don't have any rats in play. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Hold on, I swear.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, just when he dies, or you can just choose to sack it.
So it triggers when it deals combat damage to a player.
Okay, so that's when you choose if you
That's
want
when
to
I
sack
choose to sacrifice it.
All
Yep. Okay,
it.
pass.
At your end step, I'm gonna play Fling a Coin. It deals 1 damage to any target. I'm choosing
Sure.
Skewer Elemental. Then I create a treasure and I draw a card. create treasure. I draw a card. Alright, my turn. Draw. I will play a swamp. 2/2. Yeah, I'm gonna pay 4. I'm gonna sack the treasure for a black. I'm gonna play.
So 5 total.
Yep, Screen Puff. It's a 4/5 death touch, and when it deals combat damage to a player, I make a food token.
Good.
Go ahead.
Play a forest.
Yep.
You have 4 in hand.
Yes, I have 4 cards in hand. It's a big creature, I know.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll just cast my Hollow Scavenger from the adventure.
Yep, 3/2.
Yep.
Yep.
Activate Ginger Brute and attack for 1.
Yep, I'll take 1. Go to 15.
Pass.
Alright, I'll untap. I'll draw this card. Alrighty, we're gonna swing in with Screen Puff. 4/5, Death Touch.
No blocks.
No blocks,
Go to
right?
16.
Yep, that works. I'm then going to pay 2 and play Collector's Vault.
You should get a food, by the way.
No, yeah. I'm gonna play. Where's the food? There it is. Play Collector's Vault. I can pay 2, tap it, draw a card, discard a card, and I create a treasure token. Yeah. I'm going to then. I'll just say go.
Okay, not bad. Alright, first, let's play a Tough Cookie.
Oh, yeah.
It's an artifact creature, it's a 2/2. Whenever it enters the battlefield, I create a food, so I got 2 of them now.
Yep.
Well, since they can become creatures, I'll use another token.
Yeah.
I'll just put that face down.
Yep. Just
Alright, so I got 2
just put the
foods
food
there.
over top of it.
Yeah, sure.
There, that works.
And I can pay 3 mana, 2 and a green, to make a non-creature artifact I control become a 4/4 creature until end of turn.
Mm-hmm.
And I can pay 2 mana and tap and sacrifice Tough Cookie to gain 3 life.
Yep.
Okay. Then I will play a Bespoke Battle Garb. It's an equipment. Creature gets +2/+0, and with Celebration at the beginning of combat on my turn, if 2 or more non-land permanents enter the battlefield under my control this turn, I can attach it for free, and the equip cost is normally 2. So
Yep.
I'll go to combat and equip this for free to something. Which one do I want? I'll put it on the Tattered Rider.
All right. When you do that, I'm gonna activate Collector's Vault. I'm gonna draw a card and discard a card, and then I'm going to make a treasure. I will discard my Minecraft Daredevil. I get a treasure. Yep. Sounds good.
So can I attack?
Yep.
All right. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, hang on. 3 + 4 is 7, and there's 8
That's
total.
it. Yep.
Okay.
All right. I'll take it.
So what are you at now?
So 15 minus 8 is 7.
All right.
Go to 7. Oh, that's the wrong way. All right, there you go, 7. All right. I'll draw this card. Play a swamp. I will. So you can start making those creatures. So I'm going to. I'm gonna tap for 5. I'm gonna play Bellowing Bruiser just as a creature. Otherwise, I could play Beat the Path as a sorcery for 3 to make 2 creatures not block. But I'm just gonna make
Alright,
it as a
so
4/4 haste.
4/4 haste. You got it.
Yep, and I will say go.
Seems good.
Yep.
So you're still at 7.
Yep.
Okay. Play a forest.
Uh-huh.
Okay. What do we got?
7 life.
Yep. I have a 4/5 death touch and a 4/4
Can
haste.
I kill you? You're tapped out, right?
I have
you
a
got,
treasure.
You got 1 treasure?
I have a
Okay.
treasure.
And how many cards in the end? 3?
3, yep.
Okay. Alright. So there's a 4/4. Unlockable. Seven life. Let's see. If I equip here, I'm 1 short of making that unblockable. There's 1. You have 2 blockers.
Yep.
So if you block the 2 biggest things, you're taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you can't do anything with the treasure. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those 3 are getting through.
I'd block the 4, not the 3. Because this is a 3. I'd block
Oh,
the
sure.
4.
Yeah. You would block the food token.
So if you're looking
Okay.
at it right now,
So
6.
these 3 would get through, and you'd block these.
If I keep doing the treasure. If I block that, and then the 4/4 you'd make.
So you would, if that happened, you would eat one of my guys. One of your guys would die, and you'd go to 1.
Yes, if I do nothing with my treasure.
And you have 1 food token left.
Yep, I have a food token.
Okay. I think that's worth it. Yeah, jeez, I'm 1 mana short of being able to activate that twice.
Yup.
Lucky for you, huh?
Yup.
Okay. All right, yeah, I think I'm still going to do that. I think getting rid of one of my creatures is reason enough to get you to 1. So I'm going to activate Tough Cookie to make one of my foods a 4/4.
Yep.
I will make Ginger Brute unblockable.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute, no. You wouldn't block Ginger Brute anyway, so I can... Actually, might better do this more efficiently. If I equip here... I'm not actually doing it yet, I'm just moving around so I can visualize. Let's see, if I equip like that, and I attack with everything, you would block 4 and 3, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's how I do it. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I'm going to equip the Ginger Brute. I'm not going to make it unblockable.
Yep.
Because now if I attack with everything, even if you block the biggest guys, that's still lethal. Like that.
7, yeah, 'cause it's a 2/2. No matter what I blocks. Ginger Brute's a 3.
Ginger Brute has 3 power, yes.
Yeah. And Wolf has 3. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that doesn't get me there. Nope, that's alright, you got it.
Cool. All right, game 2.
Yo. I could not do anything there. Alright. Alright, let's try to reset this thing. There we go, 20. There we go.
Yeah, I don't typically use these type of life counters. They're kind of cumbersome, but I can see how it would be good.
You can't like knock it over or
Yeah.
anything, so I mean it helps, but alright, I'll be on the play again.
Okay.
Alrighty. Let's see if this goes any better for me. Alrighty. Ginger brew. Not the ginger brew though.
Tough Cookie.
Yeah, the tough cookie.
That card's real good.
It is.
It's one of the best uncommons.
Comes in when it basically comes in with a 4/4 at will. Whatever you want it to be.
Or if you got enough mana, you can just do it twice.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Oh, it is.
There you go.
Alright. Alright, let's hope this goes better. I'll play first then. 7. Yeah, I'll keep this.
Me too.
All right. I'll play Mountain Go.
Mountain Go.
All right, I'll draw. Swamp Sago.
All right, let's go with a Bramble Familiar. The front side is it's a 2/2 creature. It taps to add a green, and I can pay 2 mana and discard a card to return it to my hand. And the adventure side is a 7 mana sorcery that says mill 7 cards, then put a creature, enchantment, or land card from among the milled cards on the battlefield.
Yo.
But it's a creature right now. Good.
I'll draw. 2/2.
Yep.
I'll play a mountain. Then I'll play Feed the Cauldron. I'll destroy it, and then its mana value is 3 or less, so I create a food if it's my turn.
Okay.
Alright, Sago.
Mountain. How do I navigate this? You got 5 cards?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I'll play a Red Cap Thief.
Alright.
It's a 2/3. When it enters the battlefield, I'll create a treasure token. I'm just going to immediately sacrifice the treasure for a Toadstool of Myra.
Oh, yeah.
It's a 1/1 with Ward 2, and I can pay 4 mana to put a +1/+1 counter on it.
Yep.
Good.
Alright, I'll untap. I'll draw. I will rats out your 1/1. It's they'll get -1/-1, and then I'll create a 1/1 black rat token that can't block. I will
War trigger?
pay
Yep.
2. I will Sigo. I'll make a rat.
Forest. Attack for 2.
Yep. I can't block.
Get at 18.
Yep.
And I will play a Decadent Dragon and pass turn. The front side, I can't cast the adventure because it costs black mana, which I don't have, but the front side is a 4/4 with flying and trample, and whenever it attacks, I create a treasure.
Alrighty.
Good.
Draw. I will go. Smooth rat.
Sure, no blocks.
Alright, I'm gonna Kinley Heroism. Give it +1/+0 against first strike and I scry.
Okay, so I'm at 18.
Yeah, I'm gonna scry this to the bottom.
He's digging.
Go ahead.
You got 5 cards still?
Yep.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. I'll play Impact Tremors.
What's that do?
It's an enchantment, and it says whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, Impact Tremors deals 1 damage to each opponent.
Yep.
I'll play a Ginger Brute and hit you for 1.
Yep.
Okay. So go to combat.
Yep.
That's 7 total.
Yep. I'll go to 10, and then I'm At your end, someone crack this.
Sure.
Or I'm
Yeah,
gonna
go ahead.
I'm gonna go 13.
Yep.
Where's the food at?
Yeah, I'd rather. All right, 13.
Yeah.
So pass turn.
Get to the number. Draw. Yeah, wide.
Mana troubles.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Wouldn't be a problem. I mean, it's Mana Vault or the Collector's Vault. That pay 2, tap it, draw a card, discard a card, create a treasure. If any of these were all land, it wouldn't be a problem. All right. Punch it for 1.
Okay. 16.
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay. All right, 7 again.
Yep. Go to 6.
Yeah, okay, I'll just pass.
All right. On that. I'll draw.
There it is.
Yo, let's see if it's too late or not. I will cut in, targeting your dragon. Deals 4 damage to target creature, and then I create young hero token equipped to target creature I control.
Yep. Oh, guess what? We've been missing the Decadent Dragon triggers. I should have treasures. I mean, it's too late, but I would have treasures if I had remembered that. But that's all right.
Are these all the same? Oh yeah, here's the hero. Young hero. So whenever equipped creature attacks, it gets a +1/+1 counter if its toughness is 3 or less.
Yep.
Swing for 2.
Okay, so I'm at 14.
Yo. Go ahead.
Okay, instep.
Mm-hmm.
I'll cast the Adventure, half of Ratcatcher Trainee, which is Pest Problem. Create 2 1/1 black rat creature tokens with this creature can't block, and Impact Trembles will hit you for 2 as well.
Yo.
So you're at 5?
I'm at 4.
You're at 4, okay.
So it's yeah, you got enough.
Yeah, that's lethal. And you're tapped out?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll attack.
Yep, can't do anything about that.
Cool. You're playing,
Yep.
man.
Good game.
Is that the end of the match for you guys?
That
Yeah.
was the matchup.
Awesome. Thank you guys for being on the stream.
Yes, sir.
No,
Appreciate it.
no problem.
Since we have a few minutes left, I think there's 25 minutes left. A couple of the questions that have been asked in the chat are, in you guys' opinion, what are some of the best cards for limited in this set?
For
Do
limited,
you guys have any input
Well,
on that?
Yeah, I mean, I typically don't like thinking about the rares in a limited context because, like, of course, the rares are always going to be good, but, like, the best commons and uncommons, I mean, we were talking about Gingerbrute, right? Like, Gingerbrute was one of the first cards spoiled. I just about fell out of my chair when I read that.
hard
'Cause
cookie.
It just does so much. Or, yeah,
cookie.
not Gingerbrute, but the Tough Cookie.
Tough Cookie,
Yeah, Tough
yeah.
Cookie. Yeah, it just does so much for so little mana,
Oh,
and it asks so little of you in return. So yeah, I was really impressed with that one. In my opinion, tell me what you think of this. This format seems a lot faster than the previous Eldraine set.
The last Eldraine, yeah. But I just, as any limited is, anything with menace, flying, destroys. It's just, if you can't keep up with the number of creatures. Like I have, let's find it. I have Rowan, Sovereign of War. Let's just fly through this quick. That gives trample. I have a bunch of things that either make things that can't block, or I have flying, menace. There's a lot of things that make evasiveness helps a whole lot. I mean, 6 cards that help with evasiveness. Just helps. That's just any limited set.
Yeah, did you play in the pre-release yesterday?
No, I did
This
not.
first one? Yeah. Yeah, I played yesterday. I actually pulled a, I don't remember what it's called, but the 5-mana Wrath.
Oh, that you
is-
pick a number. Is
Yeah, I actually had 2 of those in my deck yesterday.
That's
Yeah, you pick a number between 0 and 10
Yeah.
and destroy all creatures with power greater than or equal to that number. So it's just a total blowout.
Oh yeah, it's just you choose whatever is easiest for you. Except my deck's all menace and 2 Bowling Brosers that make creatures that can't block, and then Scream Puff. That's my win con, and then Recursion. I try to get you out of there as fast as I can, but lands don't let you do that.
Yeah, what do you think is the is like one of the best bombs in the set? Like
Bombs?
rares and mythics included, yeah.
That Cauldron, the 2-mana Cauldron that's a mythic that you tap, exile target creature from a graveyard, and it gets all activate abilities if you put
Yep.
+1/+1 on anything. On a creature you control.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just an early thing that helps beef up your creatures.
Yeah, it's really great in aggressive decks. And like with Gingerbrute coming, you could easily exile Gingerbrute.
Oh, yeah.
And then make it unblockable for 5-6 power or whatever.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Yesterday I actually lost a Bitter Blossom.
Really?
Yeah, Bitter Blossom is just about unbeatable in this format.
Because it's 2 mana, right?
Yeah, it's 2 mana, and you just make it spit out a 1/1 every turn.
Yeah,
It's nuts.
flying.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do like that they brought back what they call it, the Enchanted or whatever, those cards that from Magic's way back when.
Yeah. I actually really like it when limited sets do that, because they don't do that in every set. But like a few years ago, they started
War
doing this
Spark.
thing where was it War of the Spark? That was the
No,
first
not War
one?
of the Spark, the Brothers War, where they did artifacts. They did
Yeah, but that wasn't the first one though.
No.
Strixhaven.
I think
Yeah.
Strixhaven was
yeah.
the first one
With
where they
all the
only
spells.
they had the spells that were like not in every pack.
No, they're in every. There's one.
Or,
in every pack.
yeah, that's not what I meant, but like not part of the regular set. I mean.
No, yeah, it
Yeah.
was not part
Yeah,
of it.
Strixhaven was the first one. I really like it when they do that. I think that adds a lot of variety.
Yeah, and it cycles more cards through, so more people can play with them.
And it's also more skill testing as well.
Yeah.
Like from a player perspective.
Yeah. Brings back nostalgia for a lot of people who've been playing for a while.
So you played yesterday.
Yeah.
Anything you learned from yesterday that you put to use today?
Yeah. In sealed, a lot of times I like to be on the draw.
Okay.
And so I was playing basically just a hard black-white control deck yesterday, and I chose to draw every game. But I think this is a fast enough format that even in sealed, sealed is typically slower than draft anyway, but this is a fast enough format that even in sealed, you want to be on the play if your curve is low enough. For example, this deck only has 15 lands in it, which is really low. I had a few 5, 6, 7 drop creatures that I could have put in the deck. But I just chose to go with as low of a curve as I can. So obviously, this kind of deck wants to be on the play, and the fact that I think in this format I would choose to be on the play more often than in other formats is telling.
And then this is your first pre-release event for Eldraine.
This Eldraine, yeah.
Anything you've learned in your first 2 matches? Anything?
It's very aggressive. It's fast. But the white black. That's why Sam played white black early for the first game.
On your first match?
Yeah, it was just too slow and menace. He had all the 1/1 fairies. It doesn't do the job.
Was he he was trying to be the control deck as well?
Yeah, he was trying to be the control deck, and
And
then
you overran him?
overran him. But then after we played, he looked at his cards in. I think he went to white green. That deck's fast. I think he had 2 tough cookies, maybe. I think.
Well, I think that what makes the aggressive decks so good in this format is the adventure cards. The fact that the adventure cards are aggressively oriented, you know.
Oh yeah.
The one adventure that makes 2 1/1s and then the front side is a 2/1 with first strike.
Yeah.
You know, or the one that gives double strike.
Oh.
And then it becomes a 4/4. You know, just
Yeah.
the fact that the problem historically in Magic with aggressive decks is that you run out of things to do with your mana.
Yeah.
But the adventures, the fact that you can use them over and over again,
It's 2 for 1.
Yeah, it's an automatic 2 for 1 in an aggressively oriented format. So you're never going to run out of things to do with your mana, and it kind of mitigates that problem.
Yeah. Yep.
Is this on Twitch?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is.
What's the channel?
This is Game State Games.
Game State Games.
Just created the channel this week.
Really?
And then this is our first day going live with it.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's cool.
So we've done a couple other streams under my Twitch the last couple weeks of just random stuff. I did a Warhammer Build and Paint, Lorcana opening, and then Jay and I did Lorcana gameplay as well.
How'd that do here, Lorcana?
We sold out, or well, they sold out.
Yeah.
Immediately, pretty much.
Yeah.
His restock sold out, I think, an hour and a couple minutes after he announced that he got a restock.
That's what I've heard. Like just online, period. Everywhere.
Did you play it?
No, I was thinking about it, but like,
I played one time. I mean, it's all right. It's very derivative of Magic. There's a couple mechanics that are a little bit different, but it's basically Magic simplified.
yeah,
It feels like a cross between Magic and Keyforge in the sense that you're not attacking somebody's life total. You are
questing.
to get the 20 amber. Or
Yeah, like you
20.
build up instead of
Work down.
bring your opponent down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, what is the game called?
The
Lorcana.
Lorcana, yeah. What I noticed a lot when playing that game is, like, it's not really a race to 20. It's just a race to see who can get on board and kill your opponent's stuff. Because, like, the first several turns of the game are spent just dealing with the board and not really worrying about getting to 20.
Yeah.
Because, like, you only have a couple. What is the name of the 20 that you're trying to get to? I can't remember.
lore. I think it's just 20 lore.
20 lore, yeah. So you spend the first several turns of the game with almost no lore and just dealing with your opponent. And then once you've won that battle, you just rocket up to 20 in the next couple turns.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Thinking chapter 2 should balance it a little bit.
Yeah.
I know Ruby has a way to just reset the board, give you a chance to catch up, but all of the colors of ink, I think it's called, are very niched down into a set. Like, they do something really well and they don't do anything else really well at all. I think as the game evolves, they'll balance it a little bit, give everybody some or allow everything.
Yeah.
Kind of like Magic, all of the colors have at least something that can do everything.
Yeah.
It might not be the best version of it, but
Yeah, you gotta draw the line somewhere. You can't make every color do everything.
yeah.
How many viewers do we have?
We peaked at 8. We are at 6 right now.
That's not too bad.
Are these videos going to be saved like in the video history?
I've got them saving as well, or it's being recorded as we stream it.
Right, but what I'm saying is, like, if I go on the Twitch channel, I'll be able to watch it in the video history.
If I can figure out how to set that up.
Okay.
I'm brand new to Twitch. I'm brand new to. I'm a photographer. That's what got me into this stuff. That's where I got the lights.
Right.
Oh, really?
I have another camera that I usually have set up for a player cam, but
Oh.
I don't have a wide enough or good wide enough angle to
Oh.
get both of you. So we're just doing the top down here.
Which makes sense.
That's why I have like the tripod and everything like that. Is I really enjoy photography. This was kind of a learning experience for me to learn how to do video, and then help support the store as well.
Yeah, nice. Oh, so you don't work for Game State?
No, I'm just helping with the store
Okay,
stuff.
yeah, that's cool.
So
Yeah, I mean, I'd really like to go back and watch the stream to see how it turned out.
yeah, I will see what I can do. Otherwise, it's being recorded as I gotta get my video editing software to cooperate with me. I've tried 2 different ones so far. It's been a struggle. But once I have it down, I will edit these videos down and make them a little bit more condensed for the Game State YouTube, hopefully.
Oh, really?
Yep. So then we'll do Magic the Gathering, Lorcana, Warhammer board games, just kind of whatever we have people for, whatever events are happening.
Yeah, I didn't realize there was a YouTube channel as well.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely, follow the channel on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube.
Love that. So do you guys stream or do anything like that at all?
No.
You sounded.
I mean, I have a Twitch. Like, you can't really hear it right now because I haven't been talking for very much, but recently my voice has been given out, and so I haven't been able to stream as much. But yeah, like I play mostly Pokemon on my Twitch channel, and just whatever else I feel like. I'll play Magic on Twitch sometimes.
You
But like,
sharing your Twitch channel.
yeah.
If you want.
Like, should I like put it on the camera or something?
You can probably just type it out and put it in the.
Yeah. So,
Probably be a lot easier.
Or like put it in the chat or something?
yeah, you can just
Yeah.
go ahead and
Okay.
type it in the chat.
Right there.
Yeah, there it is.
This is well.
Nope, that's fine.
How did the first match go today?
They went overtime,
Yeah, that's-
and then ended in a draw. Actually.
That's the game we were waiting for downstairs. Was this game right here?
Oh, okay.
Yep.
It went to 3.
They were expecting a quicker game than they got,
Mm.
You always do.
but it went well.
That's good.
But that was the first match that has been streamed on the Twitch channel.
Yep.
You said we didn't do this yesterday.
No, we did not stream yesterday. Yeah, so, and then one of the players from the last match actually opened his pack up here and built his deck and kind of like talked through why he was doing what he was doing and his decisions.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can get him back up here for an interview at the end of the stream
See how we did.
to see, how he did, if he's,
Oh, like he built his deck on stream.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's really cool. I mean,
hopefully tomorrow we can do that again.
do you plan on streaming for FNM?
Maybe, possibly, if we can get FNM to go off.
Yeah. I mean, because like I love streaming. I'd be happy to do this again.
That would be awesome.
Like I love drafting. It's my favorite way to play Magic. But like I haven't lived in this town for very long, maybe only about a month. But I've been told that draft doesn't really fire every week.
Not often.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to get in some Eldraine drafts.
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk to Kevin and see what we can do. And then worst case, if you like to draft a lot, we can, if there's not enough people to fire off draft, we can just do a talk through and you can try to give some pointers.
Sure.
You seem to know what you're doing pretty well with playing. I'm not big on draft or constructed.
Yeah.
Or limited.
Oh yeah.
I mostly just do commander very
Okay.
casually.
Yeah, I think that's the big thing, Commander.
Yep, we typically have
Usually get a lot of
Saturday
people.
commander.
Yeah, I mean, like Commander's my second favorite way to play Magic, apart from Booster Draft. Just because, like, in my opinion, one of the greatest appeals to the game of Magic is deck building.
Mhm.
And so, like with Constructed, say you want to build a modern deck. Well, those types of formats, Standard, Modern, Pioneer, and so on, are solved so quickly that there's not really any deck building anymore. There's just net decking.
You find it online.
Yeah, you just find it online, build your list, and then play. There's not really a whole lot of creativity involved. But limited with sealed or draft is a deck builder's paradise because that's what you do every time you play. And then Commander's the same thing because it's so customizable.
Okay.
So that's the enjoyment that I get out of it is building the deck and trying to customize.
Did you do the Commander Masters draft or any of the Commander set drafts?
Yeah, I did one of the Commander Masters. When I came in on that particular Friday, I didn't know that it was Commander Masters. Like I didn't even know what that was. I hadn't heard the announcement for Commander Masters, and so I said, "Are you guys doing Booster Draft tonight?" And they said, "Yeah, it's Commander Masters." So I had to find out what that was, and ordinarily I would have looked at the set and been familiar with the card list beforehand, but I didn't even know what the cards were. So I was drafting blind, right? I built a pretty good blue-black control deck with Exsanguinate as the only win condition. And let's see, we played 3 rounds and I won 2 and lost the third one.
Did you enjoy it then, at least?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a weird format. It's not something that I would want to do every week, but I mean, it's a good one-time experience.
Okay. So I remember well before they did commander sets, my friends and I had the idea to try doing a commander draft with regular sets. I remember it just being an absolute mess. I remember at the end of it, both of them said never again.
Well,
But we didn't
balancing
have
the
same
rules is tough. Yeah.
Yeah, we had. I mean, there's only 3 of us. That with the draft is already an interesting experience, and then I can't remember how many packs we used. It was back when I was in high school, but
Had to been a lot.
I just remember when they first announced a commander set that I just threw that draft or that commander draft stuff back in their face. I'm like, still never again.
Mhm. Well, I'm guessing your rules were a little bit different than the way we did it last time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you guys have favorite cards from the set? Just for any, you said you play Commander, any of your other formats?
Cards for Commander. Oh, yes, there is one. I don't remember what the name of it was. I'm terrible with card names. I just remember what they do. But one of my Commander decks is the Gitrog Monster.
Okay.
And the Gitrog Monster is a card where it's green-black, and at the beginning of your upkeep, I think, you sacrifice a land, and it says you can play an extra land every turn, and it has a triggered ability whenever a land goes to your graveyard from anywhere you draw a card. So you can create these card advantage engines based around milling cards, putting lands into the grave, sacrificing them, and recurring them back. And there's one card, I don't remember exactly what it is. Let me look it up. Like as soon as I read it, I was like, yes, that's definitely going to get wrong. But it was only one.
I can't say I can just pick one card. I go into these blind. I'd rather just whole new experience, figure it out as I go. It's
That's typically how I end up doing pre-releases if I do a pre-release.
kid and candy shop. All these new toys to play. Yeah, all these.
Oh, here we go. Blossoming Tortoise. Yeah, Blossoming Tortoise. It's a 4-mana 3/3. Whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, mill 3 cards and return a land card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. And the Gitrog Monster runs a very high land count, like 49 or something like that. So you're almost guaranteed to hit. So when you mill 3, a land is probably going to hit the graveyard, so you draw a card off of that, and then you ramp in the same turn. And activated abilities of lands you control cost 1 less to activate. That's not really that relevant. And land creatures you control get +1/+1, and as just a static ability. Again, not that relevant. But the trigger when it enters the battlefield or attacks, like that's just crazy value. I don't think I saw any other cards for Commander.
Even besides all the ones that are coming back, like Smothering Tide, Rhystic Study.
Well, yeah, besides those.
But the staples.
Yeah.
So, next question then. If you had to choose a legendary creature from the set right now to build a commander around, do you have one in mind?
Right now.
When I read the set, nothing jumped out.
Well,
I mean, not every set has really good commanders.
No, but if I build from collection, I'm doing Rowan. War. It's a 4/2 menace for 3 or 1 in Rakdos, and I can tap spells to cast this turn that are black, red, and or like one either. Cost X less, where X is the amount of life you lose this turn. Activate only as a sorcery. That can go. I think that would be an interesting way to play Rakdos big spells.
Yeah, I'm looking at this set right now. This set doesn't actually have a lot of legends.
I think
Doesn't look like.
I would go with the Mother Goose just because.
It's the Mother Goose.
Yeah,
It's
just
the
a Mama Goose deck.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun. It's a Hydra.
Oh,
so it's
yeah,
not
it-
like it's a Simic Hydra, so it'll be easy to build a deck
Oh,
around.
ramp.
Oh,
Um,
I don't think that would be very good as a commander, but like in the 99, because I also play Animar Soul of Elements, which which makes your creatures cheaper for every +1/+1 counter on Animar, and anytime you cast a creature, you put a +1/+1 counter on it. So it's great with X spells.
okay.
I think that would go great in Animar.
So does the cost reduction?
It applies to the X, yeah.
Okay.
It's,
I didn't know
just
that.
colorless.
Okay. Nice.
See, that's Animar Iron S morphs. You just dump out a bunch of morphs for free.
So we have about 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. I'm gonna run downstairs and see how everything's doing. If you guys want to keep chatting about Magic and the set, how you guys feel about the pre-release, whatever.
Yeah, that's
You're
fine.
welcome to. Otherwise, you can come downstairs and see how everybody's doing as well.
Yeah.
I'll leave it up to you.
Yeah, I'll probably just head back.
Yeah, that works.
Thanks again.
Thanks for the games.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Appreciate that a lot. I'll be right back. some tokens.
Oh, my dice is still up here.
And then I will do a better job of keeping track of how much time is left for you guys.
Okay.
I apologize about that last time.
You're fine. We were gonna go to time anyways.
Just be aware of the cords and everything around.
Fancy, fancy.
We are at 6 viewers right now here.
Look at that.
So
That's double from last time.
We got up to 8 last game.
Wow.
So see if we get back up there
I'm
again.
telling you, we gotta start talking to chat, Trey.
What's up, chat? I'm playing Boros. We're gonna win.
Playing Boros Burn.
Not burn, sadly.
He's running a Boros Hammer. He's secretly playing Modern.
Of course I am. Alrighty. You can cut tap.
One more big cut.
Death cut.
Maybe.
Who's going first?
Whoever rolls the highest. Closest
Highest?
to 12.
Closest to 12.
Closest to
without
12 without going over.
That's pretty good.
I don't know.
That's Nate.
Can we get their chat?
Nope.
Maybe. We got their chat.
Actually, just cheating. Cheating the chat.
Trey, one of our viewers, knows you.
Ooh, who is it? Hi, my name's Trey. I come here quite a bit.
I'll just show you on my phone.
A fat yak named Rod.
Hello!
Look at that. You got a fan.
I have a fan.
Trey's got a fan.
We're not disappointing anyone with this gameplay, let me tell you.
You know what? Then I'll keep it since we're not going to disappoint.
Alrighty.
Probably shouldn't at the table. Alright, oh, I'm first. That's
You
right.
are.
We're going to play Plains and pass the turn.
Ooh, this is where you messed up. Mountain
Shoot.
past the turn.
I'm going to draw. Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, guess what, buddy boy? I got
Oh,
a
yeah?
swamp for you, and I'll pass the turn.
Oh yeah? Snow-covered plains, Witch's Mark. I
Chat,
may
he's
discard a
cheating.
card. I'm going to discard a land if I do draw 2 cards. There's no creature for me to put the Wicked roll on, so I'm going to refuse to do that, and we will pass the turn.
I'll draw. Alright. We're going to drop in an island.
Mm-hmm.
We're there, chat. You know what comes next? I pass the turn once again.
Oh yeah, Boris Aggro, are you ready for it?
Stop.
Ginger Brute. He has haste. I can pay 1. He can only be blocked by creatures with haste, and I can pay 2, crack him, gain 3 life, because he's food!
That's actually really good.
Yeah, he's a reprint, buddy.
Really? I
Yeah,
didn't
he was
know
in the
that.
first Eldraine. So
Oh.
I'm going to crack at you for 1.
Shoot. Chat, it's not looking good for our hero.
Brute!
Dang it.
Passing the turn.
It was all a ruse, chat. He doesn't know what's about to happen here.
I should have saved that Witch's Mark.
He definitely should have. You know why?
What's that?
Because I had something stuck in my nose.
Nice.
We're going to pay 2, chat.
We love that form, chat.
His Ginger Brute's going to get a little cooped up. Cannot attack or block.
Nice.
And then I can pay 3 and exile the enchanted
You
creature.
can. You done?
You know what comes next, chat? I pass the turn.
Boom, we're untapping. We will draw. Play
He's
a
still
Plains.
untapped, by the way.
I will, yeah, he is untapped, crack him to gain 3 life. Because he's food.
That's fine. One less creature I got to worry about.
Pass turn. That's actually one of the main ways I win.
Draw.
Putting in
With Aether Flux.
putting in the he can only be blocked by creatures that have haste.
I know. I knew that was going to start becoming a problem.
Yeah.
All right, chat. You ready for this? This is one of my big cards from last time I was in the stream. We're gonna drop a Vantress Transmuter.
Yeah.
3/4.
Yeah.
Pass the turn.
Yeah. I'm drawing. No, but we will play the Merry Bards for 1 and 2. When he enters the battlefield, I may pay 1 like I'm doing, and he gets the Young Hero roll. And the Young Hero roll says when he attacks, if his toughness is 3 or less, he gets a 1/1 counter.
No haste.
Nope.
Perfect.
But he's a 3/2.
Valid.
Pass the turn.
I will untap. Upkeep and I'll draw. Play Plains. Chat, the lands are rolling in this time. Excuse me, that was gross. Sorry. All right, Chad. Here's the plan. He is also feeling cooped up.
That's fine. He's done his job.
Tap like this. We're gonna pop you for 3.
I'll go back down to 20.
We're getting there, chat.
No such thing as first blood on my end. I'm still perfect.
Pass
You've been
turn.
ginger brooded.
I've been ginger brooded.
Untapping, upkeeping, we're drawing. We're gonna mountain-ing.
Mounting.
We are mounting. And I now no longer have creatures.
I will pass the turn.
Chat, he showed me his hand, he loses. But he didn't show me his hand. He should show me his hand, so he loses.
Chat, look at my hand.
Alright, chat, if you remember, we're going to cast Neva, Stalked by Nightmares.
Yep.
When she enters, I'll return Cooped Up back to my hand.
Okay.
After I tap my lands. We're going to tap, like, that.
Yep. Let me know when you go to combat.
I am going to combat.
Your merfolk or your human was been plunged into water.
That
He's
is
being
fine.
tapped. I get to scry one and I get to draw a
This
card.
is okay. I can live with this, honestly. I also get to do that.
I will draw
'Cause
the
I
card I
want to.
scry.
Alright, I will pass the turn.
I'm tapping, upkeeping, still a little cooped up. We'll draw. Play land. We're going on an adventure.
The thingamajiggers up.
It is the Grabby
Oh my
Giant.
gosh.
I create a treasure
Chat-
with said Grabby
Chat
Giant
knows my
because
beef with Grabby
that's
Giant.
mine.
Chat knows my beef with Grabby Giant.
That's mine.
Okay.
We're now going to play some Armory Mice. Chat, look, they like to steal too. They're just stealing a gauntlet.
They're a 3-1?
It's a 3-1 with Celebration. When 2 non-land permanents hit the battlefield this turn, they get an additional 0-2 until end of turn, becoming a
Wow.
3-3. I will now pass the turn.
Alright, I will go to untap. Make my lands all look nice. Upkeep, then I will draw. Fun fact, I have half my lands in the battlefield right now.
Nice.
Not nice. I don't want them there. Believe it or not. Chat, you know what we're gonna do?
Are the mice feeling a little cooped up?
The mice are gonna feel a little cooped up.
Oh yeah!
We're
Cooped
gonna
up
go
mice.
here and there. And then we're gonna swing for 5.
I'll go to 15. Not even worried about it.
And I shall pass the turn.
I'm tapping, upkeeping, we're drawing. Bam. Land for turn. We're at a good old-fashioned 8. We will play 4 for the Rimfur Reindeer. He's a 3-4. When an enchantment enters my battlefield, I can tap a creature an opponent controls. And I will pay 4 because the Grabby Giant's done from his adventure. For a 4-3 with reach, I can pay 2 and a red to sacrifice an artifact or land to draw a card.
Alright.
I'll pass the turn.
Alright, chat.
Good thing my little bard and my rats are feeling a little cooped up and not the big boys.
This land makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's the thing.
I never didn't have it.
I never didn't have it. We're gonna pay 5. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go 4 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna shatter the oath on your Grabby Giant. He is destroyed, and I create a wicked roll token on the 1 target creature I control.
Grabby Giant's dead.
And that's upside down. Wicked is gonna go into Neva. 1/1, and when the aura hits the graveyard, you lose a life and I gain, and I don't gain a life. Yeah, you just lose a life. Going to combat. I will swing 3 menace.
How big is she?
3/3
menace.
menace.
Down to 12.
Pass the turn.
I'm tapping. Drawing. Pay 2 for Corvold and the Noble Thief. It is a saga, and it's turn 1 and turn 2 for the lores are I create treasures.
Alright.
So I'm creating a second treasure up over here. An enchantment entered my battlefield. I'm going to tap your guy.
Uh-oh. Chat, that's no good.
I am going to put some... That menace is really going to suck for me.
What do you mean?
We're going to pass the turn.
Alright. It's a 3/4.
It is a 3/4.
Okay.
My plan is, unless he is also cooped up, to start trading with...
I hope he gets cooped up.
Not
Untap.
trading, but-
Upkeep, I will draw.
Just hug with your other 3/4, and then I just take
I
3
should.
menace.
We're gonna pay 4.
For what?
Casting Arch onto the Wild Rose. 4/4 flying. Other creatures I control that are enchanted by auras that I control have base power and toughness 4/4 and have flying.
Cool, so now it's a 5/5 menace.
It is now a 5/5 menace flyer.
Yep.
And I will swing 5.
I'll go to 7.
Pass turn.
Not even worried. Untapping.
All part of the plan,
upkeeping.
chat.
We draw a card. We get the second lore.
Blasphemous Act.
We create a treasure. I will play a land. I will now play 4, 8 for the Moonshaker Cavalry. 6/6 flyer. When he enters the battlefield, creatures I control gain flying and XX, where X is the number of creatures I control. So, I will swing 7 in the air.
All right. You're at how much life?
7.
7. I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna pay 2, and I'm gonna sacrifice the cooped up that is on your rats, your mice.
You paid 3 for that? It is 2
No,
and a white.
I'm gonna bargain.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
sacrifice my cooped up for Kellen's Nightblades. Because it is bargain, I'm gonna destroy your big dude that's attacking me.
In response, I will crack all 3 of my treasures. For the 9 crescendo, creatures I control get 2/0, and when they die, create a rat.
Okay.
Not even worried. Rat can't block,
Rat can't block.
but we got board presence again, chat. Let's go. Get this fancy little treasure out of here. And I got my creature back. I will pass the turn.
Untap. All right, chat. I need 1 card. Draw. It's a 6/6 flyer.
It is a 6/6
That is
flyer.
gross.
It
Cards
is.
in hand.
None.
What does the last thing of your saga do?
Exile top 3 cards of your library. I may play them until end of turn.
Shoot. Oh, I didn't do her thing. Should have gotten 1 with counter and scryed 1.
Miss triggers are fun, chat.
Mist triggers are fun, chat. Yeah.
Let us know in the comments if you're enjoying the Lorcana pre-release. This is really fun.
We'll swing 5 in the air.
5 in the air, and it still has
It
menace.
still has menace.
Ooh, we'll go to 2. Ooh, wee.
And I pass the turn.
We untap, we upkeep, we draw. Last thing goes off. You will exile top 3 cards of your library until end of turn. I may play them.
Oh, it's my library?
Yes.
Oh,
Your opponent's library.
Can you use any color to cast spells?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Curiosity, Scalding Viper, Quick Study.
Okay. Good thing I have the red. How does Viper read again?
Whenever an opponent casts a spell with CMC 3 or less, he deals 1 damage to that opponent.
Yay! Thank you, David. We will play your Scalding Viper.
Thank you,
from-
David. We appreciate you.
Playing Scalding Viper from your exile, those can just go away.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I cracked my treasures.
Curiosity might have been nice.
Actually, keep them back.
Oh.
Because we're gonna flick a coin. We're gonna deal 1 damage to any target, being you.
Go to 18.
I get to create a treasure token.
Shoot.
I get to draw a card.
Which one are you gonna cast?
I am going to cast Ash, the Party Crasher. 2/2 haste. With my treasure, I'm going to crack the treasure and tap 2. I'm going to cast your Quick Study. I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Curiosity. I'm assuming it's not gonna get cast this turn.
No. We will land for turn.
All right.
And I will move to combat. Has she seen them? No, she has not.
Can I read Ash?
Yes.
I don't know what she does.
She is a
2/2
2/2
haste, celebration.
with celebration.
Whenever a party crasher attacks, a 2 or 9 permanent enters the battlefield under your
Gets
control
counter.
this turn. Oh, fair enough.
She is very cool. We will just swing a rat.
That's it.
Yep.
I
Omega Death Touch, you lose the game.
shoot.
Getting rid of the rat, chat. We don't have rats on
the
this
first-
side, we have mice.
First step of the plan.
I'm gonna pass the turn.
I'll untap. I'll upkeep and I will draw. Chat. I don't know what he's got in his hand. I'm gonna pay 1 for a sleight of hand. Look at top 2. Put 1 in the hand, the other on the bottom. Next step, chat. Another Archon of the Wild Rose. So now base 4/4 with flying twice. I'm gonna
Pretty dope.
swing 5 menace in the air.
Oh yeah, the menace part. That will be the death of me.
All right, game 2.
Here is your Scalding Viper
Can I have
and
my
your
cooped up?
cooped up. There is
Cooped
that.
up, coming in clutch.
I had that cavalry in my opening hand with 5 lands in hand. Now it's just like, man, you know, if I get into more, this will be kind of cool. And then
I
you
had-
kept coop upping my people.
I had a 2 lands, one of them was a plains, and 2 cooped ups in hands. And I said, you know what, I'm going to keep it. We're going to see how it goes. It's game 1.
Yeah, Neva is pretty good.
Yeah.
She is very
Didn't even get to see my hidden commander.
hidden commander.
My hidden commander.
I saw it, the Archon.
No. Oh no, that's upside down. I'm cheating. Chat, don't look.
Clip that, chat. Clip that. Send it to every judge you know. Every judge.
There's a tier 1 judge that goes to the shop.
Yeah, Judge Judy. I'm gonna offer cuts.
I'm also going to offer cuts.
Please respectfully cut. Death cut. Haha. I'm gonna go on the play because that's what winners do.
You're correct.
I lost. We keep it.
We don't, which really hurts actually. Should I have kept it? I should have.
And that's why you never look.
That's why you never look.
That's why you never look.
Never look. That wasn't the death cut. That was like the that's gonna go really good for me cut. It's
However, that's one of my favorite things whenever you play a game and they're just like, oh, should I have kept? Oh, I should have kept. You know, these next turns would have been great.
It's
You
so
had no
good.
idea.
I had no idea.
You had no idea.
I shouldn't have looked.
Yeah. All it's gonna do is gonna hurt yourself.
I know, it just hurts my feelings.
Yeah. Are you a pity player looking for pity? Is that you? You're getting none from me. You know what? That's a cut.
Just so you guys are aware, you've got about 33 minutes left.
Oh,
Okay.
that's perfectly fine.
That's what we thought round 1. And
That's-
then we went to turns. Logan and I went to turns. Alright, I will keep this hand.
Alrighty.
And we're gonna ditch that plains.
Alrighty.
Technically don't have to show you, but I will anyways.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Lord of the Rings planes. Pass the turn.
How did he know?
I knew.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Evolving Wilds. Pass.
Are you gonna fetch unlimited right now?
Yeah. On your draw, I'm gonna fetch for a swamp.
I can't respond with anything. Path to Exile isn't in this set. We're gonna play a mountain. And the Grand Ball Guest. He has Celebration, so if the 2 non-land permanents enter, he gets 1/1 and trample until end of turn.
Alright.
He is a 2/2 for 2. I will pass the turn.
I'll draw. I will play a plains. Pass turn.
Ooh.
He's not feeling cooped up right now.
Chat, you hear that? He's not feeling cooped up. We have to apply pressure. Yeah, we apply pressure. We're going to do the Witch's Mark.
Alright.
We are going to discard the Moonshaker Cavalry
Good.
to draw 2 cards. And we're putting our Wicked Roll on our Grand Ball Guest.
Gives him what? 1/1.
Gives him 1/1, and
When
when
it
it
goes
leaves
away, I lose
play,
away.
there's no Wicked Roll.
There you go.
Thanks, man. I'm going to go to combat and I'm going to swing 3.
Ouch. Chat, that like actually kind of hurts.
I
That's
will
a whole
pass.
food right there. Oh, chat, that hurts to draw.
Chat, this is Whole Foods. Whole Foods moments, chats. This isn't sponsored or anything. but if you have
MVP
a
of
Whole
last
Foods,
round, as foretold.
as foretold, I've been told many things.
Pass the turn.
We draw for turn. We play a Plains for turn. We're going to play the Merry Bards.
Oh gosh.
When he enters, I may pay 1, which I will, to create the Young Hero role attached to a creature I control, which will be him again. So when he attacks, if his toughness is 3 or less, he gets a 1/1 counter. I will move to combat. 2 non-land permanents have entered, the creature and the aura, so he gets 1/1 to trample. I'm swinging 4.
Give me a 13.
I will pass the turn.
Untap. At the upkeep, As Foretold gets a counter. I didn't read As Foretold. At my upkeep, I put a time counter on As Foretold. Once each turn, I may pay 0 rather than pay the mana cost for a spell I cast with mana value X or less, where X is the number of time counters on As Foretold.
I've heard a lot of people playing this game say it's a bad card. Each turn, chat. Each turn. Pick up an As
It's
Foretold.
definitely not a bad card.
Pick up an As
If
Foretold.
they call it a bad card, they don't know what good cards are. All right, chat. Here we go. It's time for the MVP of last game, Neva,
I can't Neva believe
and I can't get anything back with her.
I
so
can't.
we're gonna pass the turn.
I can't Neva.
Can't Neva.
We're untapping. We're drawing. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Land for turn. Do we apply the pressure? The answer is yes.
You're playing Boros, so you probably should.
The Tattered Ratter. Whenever a rat of mine becomes blocked, it gets +2/+. Oh, stop. We're going to pay 3 for Imande's Recruiter. When he enters the battlefield, my creatures gain 1/0 and haste until end of turn.
Oh no.
They each, or he sees that 2 things just entered, so he's getting 1/1. So he's a 4/4. He is a 5/4. So I will swing 5, 8, 11, 15.
What's your biggest one?
The 5/5 trample.
Blocked by
5/4
Neva.
trample.
Blocked by Neva.
All right.
And I still die.
Yeah.
All right, game 3.
Game 3. See, chat. We just apply that pressure. We get the kettle cooking. We
Next turn was having
we beat him with
two
a wicked
4/4s
young.
with flying in the battlefield.
We beat him with a wicked young hero combo. I hear everyone in chat talking about the wicked young hero combo.
The 1-card combo with itself.
1 card, 2 permanents. Let's go, chat.
Here we go.
Also, I really like this set. I think Bargain is very cool.
I think Bargain's interesting.
Bargain is... I'm surprised it hasn't actually been a thing before. There are some things that say it's an additional cost to casting or whatnot, but you feel like
Yeah.
it's an instant... It is an instant reward doing the bargains, as in the other things.
It's just kicker.
It's just kicker, but it's way easier because kicker needs mana.
Kicker needs mana.
Are you on the play?
I will be on the play, because that's what winners do.
That's what winners do. Did we risk it for biscuits in here?
Chat, I'm going to risk it for a biscuit in here.
You're risking it
I'm
for
gonna
a
risk it for a
biscuit?
biscuit in here.
All right, we risk it for biscuits here.
You
Come
ready?
on, going to game 3.
Risking
All
it
right,
for a biscuit here.
We're going.
All right, Swamp, pass.
All right, come on. All right, planes go.
All right, chat, we're getting there. Oh, there it is, chat. Planes, go.
Hopeful Vigil. When that enters the battlefield, I create a 2/2 Knight with Vigilance. I don't know where we have anything with those. I'll just use a dice for now until we throw a token
You could use
at
a
me.
blue horror. It's 2/2.
I will just... I create the 2/2 Knight with Vigilance. When this enchantment goes to the graveyard from the battlefield, I get to scry 2, and I may pay 3 to sacrifice Hopeful Vigil. I pass the turn.
All right, I will draw. Chat, we shouldn't have risked it for the
You know
biscuit
what?
here.
That's as close as I think we're going to find. It's the Astartes Warrior. He's a 2/2 with Vigilance, and he looks knight-ish.
He looks kind of like a knight.
Shout out to Warhammer 40k decks. They're pretty dope.
I shall pass the turn.
Untapping, upkeep, we draw. All right, I feel rewarded for this biscuit.
My biscuit is probably expired.
We're going to play an Armory Mice. It's the 3/1 with Celebration to make it a 3/3 of 2 things entered. I'm going to go to combat and swing 2.
I will take 2.
We are passing over to you.
I will draw. I'm going to pay 3.
1-land hands are pretty good.
Mine was okay. We're going to pay 3 and cast The Princess Takes Flight.
Oh.
And when it enters, I'll exile up to 1 target creature. I'm going to exile your token.
Yeah, that makes sense. And the reason why we do that, chat, is because it's
It'll
better.
never come back,
It
because
can't come
the
back.
tier 3 of The Princess Takes Flight is you return the exiled creature to play.
Yep.
Not touching the mice. Pass the turn.
That and you don't want to cause celebrations of other creatures to go off.
This is true. Since
We
now
play-
celebration's a thing I have to worry about.
We play that mountain. We play our Merry Bards again,
Stop.
paying 1. So we are going to put the young hero on our Armory Mice. So it gets 1/1, and if its toughness is 3 or less, it gets a counter.
Oh.
2 things have entered, so it is a 3/3, but with this, it's a 4/4, so I will swing 4 at you.
Alright, I'll go to 14.
I will pass the turn. Now, the reason why we do this is because its toughness now goes back down to 2, so I'll get at least a guaranteed 1/1 counter on it for next time when I swing.
If it's alive.
You can't kill the mice, it's against the rules.
Oh, well.
It's against Mother Nature.
Now what do I do?
It's against Brother Nature. What is mode 2 of that?
Target creature gains 2/2 and flying.
Do you want to target mine?
I control.
Oh.
So no.
Reading the card explains the card.
Sorry.
My bards could have flew.
I can't read.
Now I'm sad.
Um,
Sad bard party.
well,
Baldur's
chat,
Gate, am I right, chat? Any bards in chat? Is that a fun game? I have it installed. I have not opened the game.
Chat, we're going to hope for the best. We're going to cast Archon of the Wild Rose. 4/4 flyer.
Is that just your creatures?
Other creatures you control that are
Okay.
enchanted by auras you control.
I was about to
have
say,
base power,
oh
toughness
boy,
4/4,
you just give
and
me
flying.
a 5/5 right here. That would have been pretty dope.
I wouldn't do that. That was a 5/5.
No, if that was a global, making him a 4/4 with that, giving it the 1/1.
He would
that's what I
have
would have
toughness
thought.
more than 3, so Young would not.
No,
would
but
not
young
trigger.
one still gives it.
It gives it nothing.
Yeah.
Reading the card explains the card.
Reading the card explains the card.
I will pass the turn, chat.
We're untapping.
Chat, we're in hopes for a blue.
You're in hopes for a blue.
This is how it went round 1. Got the blue and turned the game around.
Well, I'm going to plunge him into water. I'm tapping
Tapping
him. I get to scry 1, and I get to draw a card. We will draw the card that I scry. For our Witch's Mark, I'm going to discard a card, and if I do, draw 2 cards, and then create a Wicked roll attached to a creature I control. We're going to discard Blood Moon, draw 2 cards. The Wicked roll will go on our Merry Bards. There's no Wicked roll. Wicked! Oh, it's right here.
Yeah, I was going to say, I gave you one of
Wicked!
earlier.
He's going to get 1/1, and when this goes away, he takes 1. Let's go, chat.
Chat, I need a blue really
He
bad.
becomes a 3/3 again. So no benefits to that. However, we're going to pay our last remaining 1 for a Ginger Brute, 1/1 with haste.
Not the Ginger Brute.
I will move to combat, swing 4, 7, 8.
4, 7, 8. I might have to kill the mice. I probably
can't.
should kill the mice.
Can't.
Oh, it's already tapped.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll just take 8. Yeah, 6.
Yep.
Couldn't do math.
Doing the math explains the math, chat.
All right, you done?
Passing the turn.
Chat, it's looking good for our hero.
What do you mean? I'm the young hero. The
It's
mice
not
are the
looking
hero.
good for our hero here.
The young hero is right here. He's looking excellent. Healthy.
This is not excellent.
There is no vermin in this chat.
There is no vermin in this chat. You're correct.
Look at your Archon fell asleep. Stole his
No,
gauntlet.
Archon fell asleep and you still gone.
Stole his gauntlet.
We are gonna.
Good old armory mice. What's up, chat?
We're gonna pass the turn, chat. This could be really good or really bad for me.
Do you have any blue?
Nope.
It's gonna be very bad for you. Play a land.
That's why it's been going really bad for me right now.
I'm gonna pay 3 for a Raid Bombardment. When a creature with power 2 or less attacks you, it deals 1 damage to you or a planeswalker you control.
Oh, okay.
I will now pay 3 to flick a coin. I'm gonna deal 1 damage to you. I'm gonna create a treasure. I'm gonna draw a card. That's a treasure token, chat. I'm gonna move to combat. Do you have any response to combat?
I do not.
Alright, I'm gonna crack the treasure for Ginger Brute. He can only be blocked by creatures that have haste.
All right.
We are swinging everything.
Okay.
On declare attack, with Raid Bombardment, you take 1 from Ginger Brute.
Gives me a 4. Okay.
Alrighty. So Ginger Brute can only be blocked by creatures that have haste.
I will block your
And
rats.
two guys have come in, so he's just a 3/3.
Yes.
And he is a 4/3.
Okay. Well, I will block your 3/3 with my Archon.
And take 4.
And then I will pay 2 and Candy Grapple your 4/3. He gets -3/-3.
Okay. So my mice will die, my guy will die. These go with them. Wicked, you'll lose
I
a
will
life.
lose 1. Oofta.
And I will pass the turn.
All right, chat. Comeback's gonna start. We got the blue, chat. We got the blue.
We got the blue tapped.
We got the blue tap. That's all that matters, and we're gonna go for it right now.
Mr. President, get down.
Oh, there's my hidden commander, my bottom card.
My cut, baby.
Death cut for real, for real. Death cut for real, for real.
It is the death cut.
Um,
Use a death cut at your local LGS.
well,
You don't hate your opponents, but you hate their
swinging
cards.
4.
I'll go to 16.
I'll cast another Archon.
Hidden commander.
Pass the turn. The real hidden commander.
Alrighty, I will play a Plains. Witch's Mark. I'm going to discard a land to draw 2 cards and create the Wicked roll onto Gingerbrute.
All right.
That gives him 1/1, and when this goes away,
Yep.
I will pay 1. He can only be blocked by creatures that have haste.
That is game.
Swing 2 at you. On a declared attack, you take 1,
Yeah.
and the Gingerbrute goes through unblocked.
And that is game.
Gingerbrute, good game.
If I would have had 1 blue, I'm telling you, could have quick studied, got me 2 cards ahead, would have had enough for Shatter the Oath to blow up your stupid brute.
Oh, I believe it.
Dude, I was gonna destroy.
Good thing
that
that's a sorcery, though. The other thing I had in hand, I wanted to make sure the immediate damage got through.
Mm-hmm.
I had Imandi's Recruiter,
I don't know what that does.
the 1 and haste.
Oh, right.
So even if the 1 damage didn't go through, I guess I still could have just paid the 1 and 3 would have gone in.
Yeah, those last 2 games I just didn't get enough of my control pieces, unfortunately. Oh well.
Gingerbrute has been the MVP in all my games.
Dude, the MVP. Oh, I should show you my hidden commander.
Hidden commander.
My hidden commander.
I can show you my hidden commanders for
Gingerbrute.
limited.
Gingerbrute.
It's Gingerbrute.
Iriet.
Oh, she's good.
I was
So,
draining for 5 last round. It was nuts. Ash.
2 ashes and the cavalry.
Yeah, the cavalry I didn't like to see. I'm gonna be honest. That was not very cool.
Most people don't like it.
No.
Most people don't.
Thank you for.
Of course.
Not a problem.
I hope I didn't disappoint the fan. I'm glad.
We peaked at 10 viewers.
We
peaked
peaked
at
at
10
10.
We got
viewers.
9 right now. We peaked at 10. So.
We
Yo,
peaked
Trey,
it.
we're getting places.
So, if you guys, we've got 17 minutes until this round is over.
Uh-huh.
Some of the questions from the chat were
Oh, absolutely.
I love
Questionnaire.
answering questions.
favorite cards for limited. Let me go back.
Oh gosh.
The question.
Favorite
Alright.
cards for limited. Alrighty.
What are some of the best cards for limited in this set?
In this set, it's an uncommon apple, the 4 mana. You, when it enters the battlefield, gain control of a creature an opponent controls. Untap it, it gains haste. It's also a food itself, so you can pay 2 mana to tap it. You can either gain 3 life, or adversely, you can pay 2 and tap it to have an opponent lose 3 life.
Wow.
So you pay 4 mana, steal something. If you've got an extra 2 set up, I'm gonna take your big guy you just played to chump block me with. Swinging at them, that hurts. Pay 2, sack it. Apple served its purpose. It's a poison apple. Hit him for 3. It
does too much.
I'm gonna say it's the best card uncommon in the set, and
easy.
it can't get touched.
Because I couldn't even name one.
And yeah, it's Iriet's apple, the woman in your deck. She's
Is
the
it?
one that has the poisoned apple.
Oh yeah, she is. Look at that.
She is
Nice purple apple in her hand there, Chad.
She is also very good. And limited, if you get one of her, with how often you are pumping out these rolls, you're just putting out auras and everything that you have, and if you have her, each opponent loses X and you gain X, where X is number of auras.
Auras that you control.
Yeah.
So last round, chat, actually, I ended up winning the round because I had, where'd you go? I had Iriet in play, and I had 2 cooped ups. I had Bitter Chill, which is when it enters, tap enchanted permanent. Enchanted permanent does not untap. She only had 2 creatures, and I had 2 Cooped Ups, Bitter Chill, and I had the Cursed Aura on it. And then I had 2 more auras on my own stuff. I was draining her for 6 mana every end step. That game did not last very long.
Yeah. Another card that I'll like, it's a reprint from the first Eldraine. Ginger Brute would just help me win right there.
Bad card.
It is an underrated card.
Very underrated
There
card.
are a couple cards in here, the Food Golems, that will do a lot of work, that do see play. I've heard a lot of people wanting to use, what's the green one? The meanie.
Mean Cookie or Tough Cookie?
Tough Cookie. I've
Pe-
heard Tough Cookie. Yeah.
People have already been looking for Tough Cookie because he does a lot as well. Sir Ginger, the Cookie Knight, also does a lot.
I could really name much else, at least for limited. Being a commander player.
Some Van Man Gaming is curious, what is, in your guys' opinion, the best card at each rarity?
At each rarity?
So you said the Apple at Uncommon.
Apple at
Uncommon.
Uncommon.
I haven't seen enough of the set to have like an actual opinion.
I'm gonna say from stuff that I have seen, it's actually in your deck. It's that Viper for rare. And yeah, you can place it down so people can see it. I've also seen a lot of people talking about that as well.
Viper?
It's like Eidolon of Rhetoric, except only for your opponents. If they cast a 3 or less,
Oh,
you deal
yeah.
one.
Where'd
It
he
deals
go?
1 damage.
Oh, that's in my promo. Scalding Viper.
Yep.
It's one of the multicolored adventures. I can try to. Get it nice and up there.
A little bit higher and angle it away from the lights just a touch. There we go. Okay.
Yep. So it's an Eidolon of Rhetoric, essentially,
That's
except
also
just
a
for your
removal
opponents.
spell. And it's also removal at the same time to put it on an
Yep.
adventure.
2 mana to bounce, 2 mana to then play it. You can only bounce targets that it will ping you for. It's a 2/1.
I would say that's a pretty strong rare.
It is a very strong rare.
Especially in limited, too.
And limited,
actually-
it's nuts.
I only run As Foretold because of Scalding Viper. I have no red sources in the entire deck. I run Scalding Viper for its adventure, just because it's another control piece for 2 mana that targets any non-land permanent. And then As Foretold is just like a, hey man, if it's on an adventure, I can just cast it for free, because As Foretold does not say from your hand.
Nope.
It's from anywhere.
For commons, in my personal opinion, there's an oof. He has Bargain. He's 1 and a green for a 2/2. Bargain, sacrifice an enchantment, artifact. When he enters the battlefield, if he was bargained, exile target enchantment or artifact.
Yeah.
Not destroy, you just exile,
It's
it's
gone.
just gone. As a common, 2 mana. That's nuts.
Yeah.
And then for Mythic, one of the things I've been seeing is Moonshaker Cavalry. So commander players and or other people. This is an 8-drop, which seems scary, but it is a 6 mana flyer, or a 6/6 flyer that says, for each creature you control, they get that much bigger and gain flying until end of turn.
It's just the white crater hoof.
It is a white crater hoof. That is nuts. That should not have been printed as a card.
Another
Should not have.
mythic that I would consider as a commander player, at least, would be the red. Oh, what are they called? Red Adventure Enchantment. I think it costs 7.
One of the virtues.
One of the virtues, the red virtue. I can remember the name off the top of my head, but it says whenever you deal non-combat damage to an opponent, exile that many cards from the top of your library. You can cast them to your next turn.
Yep.
That is huge in commander, at least, because you're running Urbrasks, you're running the Rakdos Obnixilis creature now.
Prosh.
I'm putting it in Angry Omnath because it's just free
Locus
card draw.
of
in there.
Rage.
Omnath Locus of Rage. Even in Omnath Locus of Creation, because 3rd land drop, bolt for 4, free 4 cards.
Who's the new guy from the D&D? Red black. Cast something from exile, create a treasure.
That's Prosper.
Prosper would love
Prosper
it.
would be good in that. Trying to think of who else. At least in a commander aspect, I think that the red virtue is going to be a very quite the best, but a very strong card. for the
Virtue's
deck.
pretty good.
I don't even know what the blue one does. The blue or white one.
It's a Panharmonicon.
Is it?
Blue one is a
Oh.
Panharmonicon.
What's the white one then?
No idea. Couldn't tell you.
Well,
Life gain, maybe.
because white's bad.
Other rares to look out for. The rare lands that you can make into creatures. Every time they've ever printed something like that, they're usually pretty good.
They've ended up being used one way or another.
Next question. We're going to just do half the question. We talked about what would be good in the 99. Do you have a favorite legendary creature from the set for being a commander?
From this set.
From this set for
Mine,
being a commander.
I was super excited about the Goose Mother. I don't think it's going to be like a phenomenal deck or anything. I just think it'll be a fun.
But it's fun, so who
deck.
cares?
It's a Goose Hydra.
It's a Goose Hydra.
I mean, at the very least, yeah, you're playing one of the like wackiest things that has ever been a legendary.
And that's what, mono green?
Green blue.
Green blue. So how bad can it really be?
My first thing I thought of was the Hydroid Krasis from Guilds of Ravnica.
Yep.
You don't get any card draw off of it, but you're getting all the food tokens, and foods have been getting a lot of love recently. I haven't opened too much of this set to know what commander I would like, or anything in the 99.
When I opened Iriet, I actually said I'm probably going to, because I don't have an Orzhov deck yet. So when I said Iriet, I figured why not? I hope I'm saying her name right. Looks like Iriet, so we're going to call it Iriet.
Iriet's pretty good.
For those that don't know, because I never played her, Iriet is a legendary creature human warlock, 2/4, for 1, a white and a black. Each creature that's enchanted by an aura I control can't attack me or planeswalkers I control. And then at the beginning of my end step, each opponent loses X life, and I gain X life, where X is the number of auras I control. I feel like I already read that already. Oh, I did, that's right. Whoopsies. But I'm probably going to start making a deck list for her once I get home.
I'd say she's good.
She's very good.
In a one-on-one situation, as games can get to.
Well, she's each opponent.
Yeah, it's very good because Goad says they can't swing at you, but in a 1v1, a goaded creature can attack you. That says they can't.
That says they cannot.
You're
'Cause it says
basically
they have to attack if able, and they become
Yep.
unable.
You're pacifying them.
Yep.
Pretty dope.
And then our next question is, well, not so much a question, statement. Rate the speed of the format on a scale of 1 to 10.
In limited, it depends on what your deck style is.
Yeah.
Mine amped up to 11. Game I just played downstairs on turn 3, I had somebody at 7 life.
Yeah. Last round, I had somebody almost punch me for, what was that, like, by turn 3, I almost took like 12 damage or something like that. It was gross. But then, like, I'm playing a control deck, and round 1, we went to time on round 2 after like a 40-minute game. So it really depends how you're playing it.
Play styles on the plate.
Play styles on the plate, which if you've actually played with me, I never play control. All of my decks are turn all my cards sideways. But I guess now I didn't have as many creatures as I wanted. So
And
I
in
had to-
limited, it's
You
what
could
you're
say you're
fortunate enough to
limited.
get.
Sorry.
You're fortunate enough to what you
Chad.
get. Yeah, Chad, can we ban this guy? Get him off
Mods
stream.
ban this guy. How much time do we have? I feel like we're almost
We
done.
have 7 minutes. And
7 minutes left.
We have more questions?
Do we have more questions?
I love answering the questions.
It's so fun.
At the moment. Do you have any questions?
No.
Yeah, you do. Who won?
Who won?
Ask that.
You won. You just told me.
I won!
Trey did
Did you
win.
counter his foretold the first
Nope.
time?
No,
I just hit him before he could really use
that's
it.
true. I didn't get any of my. I didn't get any of my.
He was also stuck on
control.
blue, so that
I was
also
stuck on
would've-
blue, and last time I was on stream, that ended up bringing me to a tie, unfortunately. But
Got punched in the face.
this
multiple
game it did
times.
not help.
Is this your guys' first Eldraine pre-release? For
Yes.
Oh.
This is the first I've opened any of the set. This is my first time.
I don't really look at the spoilers much. I'll see if some things are getting reprinted in a different art, and I'll think that's cool. But yeah, first time actually sitting and looking at all the cards.
Like I saw a couple of the
Today.
new anime arts and the new alt art cards, like the Blood Moon, for example.
Blood Moon.
Or like
Blood Moon in yours?
Yeah.
or like my
in-
ley
Oh,
line.
mine's so bad. Mine's so bad. But I pulled
It is.
Blood
This was
Moon.
in one
No
pack.
big deal. Oh yeah. No
I
big
pulled 2 mythics in the one pack that
Yeah.
took up
That's
the rare
so
slot,
bad.
and that was
I got one
in
mythic.
place of a foil.
I got one mythic in the entire box, and
That's
it
so
was
bad.
Iriet, and she's pretty good, so I'm not gonna complain.
However, I'd say in traditional Rakdos fashion, Ash did very well.
Ash is not Rakdos.
Boros is
Chat, ban this guy.
Ban this guy, chat.
Ban this guy, chat.
doesn't even know his.
I've played this
doesn't know
game
his
for
color
14 years. I don't
combinations.
know color combinations.
No. Bad. Shame.
So anything you guys have learned the first 3 matches, if you were going to come back tomorrow, that you would be applying?
Definitely be more aggro if I can.
Yeah, this little pre-release seems to like putting out your rolls on things. Fortunately, a lot of them that want to do that cost 3 or more mana. So if you stick to the little lowers, depending on how aggressive you want to be, like 1 mana, 2 mana creatures, you can often outpace them wanting to do that, forcing them to get a little disrupted and play differently.
For example, what just happened.
Yeah, with what just happened. My entire thing was to outpace him or to force him to try to play something instead of another thing. The Archons were really cool, however.
They didn't get to do their stuff this round, unfortunately. But it's all right. It was a good game, chat.
It was a very good game.
It was a good game. I'm not even upset about the polls, honestly. I was gonna run just Orzhov enchantments because of Iriet, but I said, I can't just run only that around her because if I don't get her, it's game over.
Yep.
So I splashed blue just for a little bit of control, but then as I learned in round 1 and round 2, 6 creatures is not enough.
No.
But it's all right. It works as long as you can, keep your opponent cooped up.
Cooped up. Oh, not cooped up, not cooped up, not cooped up. Cooped up!
We're not cooped up. No, there's my plunge into water.
Keep them cooped up.
Well, thank you guys for playing on the stream again. We'll probably run
Cooped
downstairs
up.
so you guys can report how you guys did.
Alrighty.
Oh, yeah, thank you for having me.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely loved
We'll
it.
be back with some more players in a few minutes.
It's fun.
This is very fun.
It's fun. Oh.
It gets hot as balls. I've left the dice over here. Thanks, man. No, don't. He's an oof riding a dodo bird.
I love that sound.
I love him playing that. So.
I want to get a new one like have you seen Sam's rat playing that? I want one like that. Like I have Santa Claus.
Yeah, the same balls.
Santa Claus was good.
All right, and we are back with match 4, match 4.
Mm-hmm.
Joining me, I have.
I'm Trey. We're back, baby.
And I'm Logan Vanover. My Twitch channel is Van Man Gaming if you want to check it out.
Van Man Gaming.
That's it.
I just play Magic the Gathering and work. That's all I do. That's all I do.
Well, you ready for our match to be over in 15 minutes?
Oh, I would like that. It'd be very appreciated.
We're going to be racing.
Oh, that's good. That is how you do limited. You either race or you fly over them because no one's expecting it. Alrighty. High or low?
Let's go high.
We're going high. Can you beat an 8?
Possibly.
I don't think so. 8's the highest number ever. See, that's a 3.
Yeah.
Can't beat an 8.
I get the extra card, man.
Yeah, but going on a play, we need to race. I'll race. Race him.
All right, there we go.
That's good. Oh, yeah. I'm on the play.
You sure?
Oh, yeah. Make sure we got a good 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Everything's upside down. Oh, yeah, we keep. Oh, yeah, we keep.
I'm good to go.
Alrighty. I'm sure we'll be fine. Planes go.
Mountain. First Blood. Okay, so this is a Harried Spear Guard. It's a 1/1 with haste, and when it dies, I create a 1/1 rat creature token with this creature can't block.
Alrighty.
So you're at 19.
19.
Pass.
I will play a mountain, play Ash Party Crasher 2/2 with haste. She has celebration of 2
Okay.
things enter. She gets a counter when she attacks.
Yep.
I'll pass the turn. We are racing, and I love it.
Okay. Let's play an Elvish Archivist.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever one of my artifacts into the battlefield under my control, I put 2+1/+1 counters on it, and it can only trigger once each turn. And whenever one of my enchantments into the battlefield under my control, I draw a card. And again, it's only once per turn. 1.
Taking 1, going to 18.
Go.
Mountain for turn. We are going to Raid Bombardment. 3-mana enchantment. Whenever a creature with power 2 or less than mine attacks, deals 1 damage to you or a planeswalker you control.
Okay.
I will go to combat. Swing 2. On attack, you lose 1.
So I'm at 15.
Yep. I will pass the turn.
Oh, come on. 15, alright. Interesting. Okay, let's play Forest. Okay. Let's go with a Red Cap Thief. It's a 2/3. When it comes in, I make a treasure. And that'll trigger my Archivist.
Giving your damage.
Ah! Dropping everything. I'll sack the treasure for red. Play a Rotisserie Elemental. It's a 1/1 with Menace, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, put a Skewer counter on it, and then I might sacrifice it. If I do, I exile the top X cards in my library, where X is the number of Skewer counters on Rotisserie Elemental, and I can play those cards until the end of turn.
Such a funny name and a funny
Let's-
art. I love that.
Let's hit the Stitch for 3.
Swinging 3, going
Yep.
15 all.
Pass.
Because this game, ladies and gentlemen, wizards, Magic the Gatherers, we're racing, we're running around. We're playing a land for turn. We will do a Grand Ball Guest. He has celebration. He'll get 1/1 and trample if 2 or more non-land permanents enter the battlefield this turn.
Okay.
And then we will good old 2/3. I love 2/3s. They just kill my stuff. We're gonna pass the turn.
All right. Okay, let's have a turn right now, shall we? Can I read the one you just played?
Rambo,
Let's
yes.
see how it's worded.
Gains 1/1 and trample. 2 non-land permanents.
Okay, so it's a static ability, it's not a trigger.
Correct.
Okay. There you go. What about, was the other one a trigger?
Whenever she attacks, if 2 or more.
Okay, so the first one's a trigger, that one's
Yes.
a static, okay. Okay, it is important how they're worded. Alright. Well, let's play Ariad's Tempting Apple.
Alrighty.
Trigger this.
Yep.
And we will still... I don't guess it matters too much. Yeah, Celebration's not going to happen either way, so
Correct.
I'll steal the mono red one.
Alrighty.
Okay. Run walkers. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, by the way,
That, by the way, chat, is
the
the
chat,
best
yeah.
uncommon that I said last.
yeah, so
Last game.
Ariad's Tempting Apple. When it enters the battlefield, gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature, it gains haste until end of turn. I can pay 2 mana and sacrifice it to gain 3 life, or pay 2 mana and sacrifice it to have target opponent lose 3 life.
That is the best uncommon.
Not sure about that. I think there's a couple uncommons that are better.
No, even if you
It's
take it
still
out of
really
this
good, though.
format, you can put it in any commander deck, anything. Colorless, meaning every color gets a Gilded Lotus. Cost reductor, since it's an artifact, that can be free. You can throw that anywhere. It'll fit right in. Let me know when you move into combat.
I am moving to combat.
Alright, so before attackers are declared, we are plunging into water your elf that has 4
This one?
counters. Yep, she is
Okay.
being tapped. I can describe one, then I get to draw a card. Put that on the bottom. Then I draw. Alrighty.
Okay, so I'm going to go to attacks. I know I'm attacking with these. Do I attack with this? You're at 15?
Correct.
Alright, so if you block this, attack.
5.
It dies and makes a 1/1. Is it worth it to attack that? Can't block this.
Correct.
And you can't profitably block either of these. Yeah, so since you're not blocking these regardless, it is pointless to attack with this, so
Correct.
I'm going to attack with these.
Yep, taking 5, going to 10.
Okay, and I'll put a skewer counter
Yep.
on my guy. And I will not sacrifice it this time. Okay, there you go.
Alrighty. Passing them over to me.
Yep.
We're on tapping. We are drawing. Bam. We will play a land. Then we're going on an adventure. I'm going to create 2/2 knights with vigilance.
Okay.
We're doing it again, chat. That's the closest thing we got over here. We got 2 Astarte knights. We are then going to move to combat. I'm going to swing at you with Ash. Ash saw 2 things enter
Okay.
that weren't lands, so on attack she gets a 1/1 counter. 3/3.
And you also ping me.
No. On attack, they both happen. I am choosing to just do that. We're not going to do that.
What? How's this worded? Hang on.
When they attack.
Oh, it's just power 2 or less. I thought it was
Yes.
any creature. Okay,
Nope.
alright. Alright, so... Let's see... Do I block? The answer is no, I'm taking 3.
Yep.
I'm at 12.
I will pass the turn.
Okay. You're at 10?
10.
Alright. Play mountain. do we navigate this? You got 2 cards?
Correct.
Yeah, that vigilance is a problem.
Yes, it is. Gotta love Eldraine, though. Bringing in the Knights again with all of their vigilance, no first strike shenanigans. Because if they were gonna have a keyword, you better believe it's vigilance. None of that fancy stuff. No double strike, no haste. A trample knight would be cool, but that would be like a giant.
Alright, here's what we're doing. I will. Well, hang on a sec. Okay, so this is a 4/5.
Correct.
That might still be able to get through. You would have to triple block it to kill it, in which case I could kill 2 of your creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could chump it. This gives your creatures +1/+0 when it comes in.
+1/+0 and haste. And he does
Okay.
not say other, so he will
1,
also
2,
be able to
3,
swing.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay.
We've hit a
So
critical point,
if you
Chad.
play that-
He's already counting for blocking, so he's not going to swing. Ooh,
Well, maybe.
Mind games.
Yeah, it's a tight race.
Math is for blockers, so if you're already trying to do math, you're not attacking.
Yep, here's what we're doing. I'll just attack with this only. Okay, it's dead. Alrighty. That's pretty much what I wanted. Alright, so I'm going to play the adventure side of
Creating 2 rats?
Yep, so I make 2 rats, and then I'll
There's your
play the creature. Let's see, where are the rats? Here we go. Alrighty. Alright, let's see if you can kill me. Pass.
Alrighty. We are untapping. We are drawing for turn. Ooh wee. We are gonna. A land would have been cool to do that, but I think that's even cooler. From the adventure, we're doing the Amandi's Recruiter.
Okay.
Everything's gonna gain 1/0 in haste. From my hand, we're gonna pay 3 for an Amandi's Recruiter. Everything's gonna get another 1/0 in haste.
You got it.
I'm gonna swing everything. She gets the counter on declare attack for
And
both
that,
of these.
none of those
entering.
trigger.
Correct.
Okay.
But
Alright.
we got they're each seeing each other, so that's only 3. But these are each getting 2, so that's
No. One of them's a 4.
no correct. So 4, you're at 4, so there's 12. Plus these, she's at 4, 5, 6.
So everything
there's
everything is
18,
+2/+0 except the
21.
one that just came in, which is only
Yep,
+1. Okay.
21.
All right. So let's see. If I block, you're at 10.
Correct.
Okay. I think I might be able to get you. Let's see. All right. So your biggest power guy is here.
Yep, she's a 6.
Okay. So I'll let you know when I'm done. If I block her, then how much
You'll
is
take
it?
15.
That's 15. So I need to stop 4 more to live.
Yep, and these are the 4s. That's the 3. That's the 6.
Okay. So if I block, do I keep the rotisserie elemental?
I just love that name so much.
Right.
The name, the art, it's awesome.
And the fact
The
that it gets
rotisserie element.
the fact that it gets skewer counters, like come on. Do you play chess at all?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, every time I see the skewer counter, it reminds me of the chess tactic. Anyway. Let's see. So if I block... Let's see. So
That's at 3 right now. So you're going to put that right there, one of those right
if
there.
I block like this, I'll go to 1.
So that'll be 6, 10 total from 21. You'll be taking 11, you'll go to 1.
And you're tapped out?
Tapped out, and I'll still have the 2 vigilance guys.
Okay, so when that dies, I'll get a 1/1.
Yep.
Which means that if on the next turn I attack with everything and you block these, then you'll take
I'll take
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5, 8 with your apple, unless you
apple.
have something to pump with, and you're swinging everything.
Which I
out.
might.
Yep.
Um,
No, not saying you don't have it, but
Or-
unless there's a kill in hand. Vigilance being very good
well,
for
the
this
rotisserie
game.
elemental, like I could get 2 fresh cards off of that. So here,
You could.
here let me.
Play block,
It
then
might be
sack.
worth it to sacrifice 1 damage to see 2 extra cards.
Yep.
So
So that on that, save the.
Well,
Save
no,
him.
no, hang on. These have 2 toughness, right?
Yes.
So I could kill 1 of these by blocking here.
Okay. So there's still 2 of them. So you'll be taking 8, 11.
But
still, so
if I
there's-
block like this, I'm taking out 1 of your blockers for the next turn.
Correct.
Okay. So yeah, it looks like that's my blocks.
Okay.
So these will trade.
Yep.
You'll go to one of those will die.
I'll go to one of those.
I'll get another rat.
Yep.
Yep. Here we go. I'll go to 1 life. Okay.
And
Is that everything?
yep, that's my turn.
All right. Let's see if I can pull it off. Huh. Ooh, that's pretty good. That might actually be exactly what I need. Hang on. Okay. I can take out 1 of your blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10, effectively 13 with the apple, yeah.
So if I,
So
well,
I
even
thought-
without the apple, if I take out your blocker, that's lethal.
Yep, do you have a way to do it right now?
Yes, I can tap it.
Oh, you can tap it. There it is.
Yep. Okay, so for the chat, this is like an icy manipulator effect. It's Hilda's Crown of Winter. I can pay 1 and tap to tap target creature, and it costs 1 less to activate during my turn. And I can also pay 3 and sacrifice it to draw a card for each tap creature my opponent's control. But I'm using that to take out his only blocker, and I have exactly lethal on board. So
Yep.
cool.
That
Game
is
2.
how it is done.
Whew, tight race, man.
Yeah, the other thing I had in my hand, if I would have drawn a land instead of him, I would have dropped a 3/4 into play.
Right.
And it would have just been very fun. But yeah, I love these kinds of games of just running and charging at each other. It is one of my favorite
Yeah,
ways, especially in a limited where you don't have
Right.
you just got what you got.
I didn't anticipate winning that game in the last couple turns, but
I know when you were just sitting there, you're just trying to count up blocking, and I
Right.
was just like, so he's not attacking already because math is for blockers. Remember that, chat. Math is for blockers. Just swing, just run, go wild. But no, when you played your Piper, I kind of thought that was a little bit interesting. They're not being able to block, but yeah, putting in that extra damage is especially what you needed right there.
yep.
But yeah, it's just like I'm wondering if maybe you forgot the can't block part, but no, the constant little
Yeah.
threat of like, oh no, they can't block anyway, might as well swing with them. 1 damage goes a long way. As we saw last game, Ginger Brute. Ginger Brute is annoying. Not last game, last match. Oh,
Last match, yeah.
jeez.
Yeah, I'll caught the tail end of that on stream. Well, let's see if I can go 8-0 games. I'm 7-0 games so far. I haven't lost a game yet.
There you go. Nothing wrong
Which I
with
didn't
that.
I didn't anticipate. Like the deck that I had yesterday seemed stronger than the deck that I have now, but it didn't perform as well.
Mm-hmm. And I opened hot garbage. Besides the
Yesterday, you
double,
mean?
huh?
Yesterday, you mean?
I didn't play yesterday. I was
okay.
at work.
Yeah.
Today I got a double mythic pack. That was the only redeeming thing I had, but one of them being Blood Moon, and that's not
Yeah.
really going to be anything.
But I mean, you're one of the top players in the event. So.
Yeah, because you play creatures that cost 1 and 2 and swing with them. That does a lot of work. Oh, you're playing control. You're trying to like out tempo me. Well, what are you gonna do on turn 3 and have you at 7?
Well, here's the thing. Even in a format with food, like if you can put enough pressure on them that they don't like they have to spend their mana doing something else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's exactly what I was saying last time. If you can get them disrupted to do something else from what they were looking to do, that goes a while. It's very fun. I'm just playing a Boros deck. That's all this is. There's nothing to it. I'm not taking advantage of rolls really. I'm not playing any of the like really good cards. I'm just smacking you with creatures, is it? I will be on the play again.
I would
Believe
assume
it or
so.
not. Got a 7 right here. We risk it for biscuits here.
All right, let's see if I'm keeping. Oh, nope, can't do that. One land's not gonna cut it.
I had a 1-land. Our last game, our game 3, that was a 1-lander. That's where we crushed. Opponent being stuck off of a color might have helped, but always remember in a limited, don't try going more than 2 colors. Doesn't help you.
Well, there's some formats where you can pull it off. I don't think this is one of them.
No. No, in your constructed deck, you're allowed to build as a minimum of 40 cards, and you don't want to get flooded with land. You don't want to be in more than 2 colors. Even then, I'm playing 15 lands in this deck, and even then, it still feels like I get rushed with too many of them. And I hate that, because 15's not a lot.
Yeah. Well, 15 is a very low land count. But my deck tops out at 4.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't think I needed any more than 15, and I had several 1-drops. All right.
Definitely.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Alrighty.
All right, let's put away something. All right, we can toss this. Okay, go ahead.
Here we are for game 2, Mountain Pass.
All right, same play as last time.
First blood again.
Yep, 1/1 haste. Let's hit you.
Bam, 19.
Go.
We draw. Plains, Tattered Ratter. Whenever a rat becomes blocked, it gets +2/+0.
Yep.
Pass. Rat eye control. That'll be important.
Yeah, not just anyone.
Yeah, just not any rat.
Right. Okay, well, let's go with the tough cookie. One of the best uncommons. Let's see, where's my food? When it comes in play, I get a food. It's a 2/2 creature. I can pay 3 mana to have target non-creature artifact I control become a 4/4 artifact creature until end of turn.
Mm-hmm.
And I can also pay 2 mana and tap and sacrifice tough cookie to gain 3 life. Pass.
We will play Ginger Brute.
Yep.
He can only be blocked by creatures with haste. You just so
And I got
happen
one.
to have one. You just so happen to have one.
I mean, we can force a trade if you want.
I'm kind of thinking about it. Whew. However, no. I'll just pass the turn.
Okay.
Hasty Ginger Brute just sits here.
Mountain. Okay, let's see what we got. How many cards in your hand?
4.
2 mana open, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What's it do? Yeah. I think we just animate our food token.
Yep.
I know I'm attacking with the food. Do I offer the trade with Tough Cookie? That's the question.
Situation sounds kind of tough.
Wah, wah. Okay. No, I think I just
We could
make
do
you
it. We could do a trade with the whole
Yeah.
board.
Yeah, technically, but I'm not going to.
Just 4.
Yep.
Go with 15.
Okay, pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, we draw.
I think the threat of activation here is too powerful to give up Tough Cookie.
Oh, absolutely. Mountain for turn. We're paying 4 for Corvold and the Noble Thief.
Ooh, what does that do?
The first 2 sagas, I just create a treasure.
Okay.
And the third one, I exile top 3 cards of an opponent's library. I may play those till end of turn.
Okay. And you still have to pay the correct colors, though.
Yep.
Okay.
That's why it helps give me treasures.
Yep.
I'll pass the turn.
Well,
Fortunately for me,
we also
you're
share
in red.
yeah. Okay. Let's play a forest. Still just got the 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and animate again.
Yep.
The food. And I still think I just attack with the food.
Go to 11.
Okay. Then,
Making it a 4/4 is nuts.
yeah, dude. Attacking for 6 on turn 3.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right. So I'm going to cast the adventure side of Hollow Scavenger.
Creating a
Bakery Raid, to create a food token. And then the front side is a 3/2, and I can pay 1 to sacrifice food and give it +2/+2 until end of turn. So where's the adventure? There it is. All right, so that's on the adventure, and I make another food. And I'm done.
Untap, upkeep. We draw. This gets its second one. I create a second treasure. Land right here. Pay 5.
Do something big.
On an adventure. Make our knights again.
Yep.
Make our 2 knights with vigilance.
Indeed.
I'll pass the turn.
Okay. Interesting. Mountain. Let's see. How do we navigate this? Yeah, that enchantment's gonna go off next turn. That's kind of a problem.
Yeah, it is.
You're at 11?
Correct.
Alright.
11, 4 blockers. 3 2/2s and the gingerbread.
I mean, do I just trade a food for 2 night tokens? Well, I mean, if you blocked it, would be with a night token and your other guy.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not losing the vigilance.
Yeah.
As we saw from last game, vigilance is pretty good.
Yeah, I think we just do that. I'll animate one of the foods
Yep.
and just attack for 4.
Take 4.
Sure. So you're at 7?
7.
Okay. And then I will play a... Yeah, okay. I'll play a Tattered Router of my own.
Nice.
And chat already knows what it does. Okay,
Yep.
go.
Untapping, upkeep, we draw. This goes off, exile top 3 cards of your library.
Do I reveal them? Or is
It just exile top 3 cards, target opponent's library.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, you get these.
Okay.
Is it play or cast?
Play.
So you can play them out?
Yep.
Okay.
However, I'll play my own. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will bring us to game 3 with the Moonshaker Cavalry. My creatures are going to get 5/5 and flying.
+5?
+5/+5 and flying. 20 in the air.
Indeed.
20 in the air from just that. 24, 26, 27.
You know what's funny? I could have stopped you.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm I'm glad he tapped out.
I thought about casting this,
Yeah.
and I would have stopped that.
I was just like, oh man, I was waiting for you to tap out. I was just like, got the land for 6, kept those 2 right there. It's just like, this couldn't go any better. Arguably one of the best uncommons, I'm gonna say the best mythic, is the Crater Hoof for flying.
Yeah.
That is insanely nuts.
Okay, well, guess what?
Game 3.
I'm gonna play.
That's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. See, I'm glad we're racing. We're just charging each other.
Well,
That's how
you,
Magic deserve to be played.
you disrupted my undefeated streak.
I have done it. I have done it. You were here, chat. We were here. We did it. No undefeated. Even if I lose, we take it as a win. We've done it.
I'm wondering if I had played the flyer and you attacked, could I still have, like, would I still have lost or could I still have won that game? It would've been close.
The vigilance guys were 7/7s, so them losing it at the end of turn still would have kept me at 2 viable blockers. The only reason why I wasn't blocking your food guy is because
I wouldn't have been able to block. I wouldn't have been able to attack with my flyer on the next turn because I would have been blocked with it.
But yeah, the cavalry doesn't have haste, so he's just a sitting 6/6 flyer.
Yeah, so,
So
I still probably would have lost.
Yeah,
even
after
if
that
I was
27, if you were alive, I would have had 2 of the 2/2s of vigilance and the 6/6 flyer.
Yeah, so I still would have lost. Fair enough.
Yeah, he is very impressive, very good. I'm glad he doesn't give flying and haste. They weren't too mean with the Crater Hoof effect, but oh boy, giving everything flying is a little bit more of a pain to deal with than just everything having haste. I don't care if everything can swing at me.
Especially because you can go so wide in this format.
Oh yeah,
Like there are tons of ways to create multiple permanents.
oh yeah. And that's what I was saying earlier, is just like, especially in a limited, you know, if you're going aggro with creatures just going wide, that's a very vital thing. Or the other thing people overlook, flying. You don't see many people with it. That keyword ceases to exist to most players. Sometimes the little 1/1 or the 1/2 flyer can just win you the game.
Alright, this decides it.
Alrighty, best of luck. Alright, chat, we've proven that gods can bleed. We've disrupted the undefeated.
This is a keep for me.
This is also a keep for me.
Get in there.
Ginger
Brute.
Brute.
Yep. 1/1 haste.
There it is.
Pass.
I can at least appreciate that in all games you have gotten first blood on the first turn. That is much respect.
Did that happen all 3 games?
Yeah, it did. You had back to back with the red guy with
Yeah.
the haste.
Check. Impact Tremors.
There it is.
Okay, so this is an enchantment. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under my control, Impact Tremors deals 1 damage to each opponent. Go.
On an adventure, I'm going to create a treasure.
Okay.
I will pass the turn.
Okay, let's go with a Hollow Scavenger.
Lose 1 impact.
Not putting it on an adventure, but it's the
Yep.
3/2 where I can sacrifice the food, and Impact Tremors pings you, and
Yep.
I'll attack for 1. Pass.
Land again. How big is he? Is it 3/2?
It's a 3/2, yep.
I will choose to put a Tattered Rider into play.
Okay.
2/2. Rat Boy, pass the turn.
Have a turn. Okay, activate Ginger Brute so
Yep.
it can't be blocked except by creatures with haste. Let's see. How many cards you got?
5.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just attack with everything.
I will attempt to trade with the wolf, and I have to take the one from that brute. So when damage goes in, I'm taking that one.
Yeah, they trade.
We trade.
Okay. Red Cap Thief, 2 triggers. I'll create a treasure token from this, and Impact Tremors hits for 1,
Yep.
and besides that, it's a 2/3. Go ahead. Where's my treasure?
Treasures.
Okay.
Untap. We draw. Land for turn. 4. Sack this for 5. We're gonna create our guys again.
Okay.
I will pass the turn.
What's your life?
14.
Activate Ginger Brew.
Yep.
And attack out.
3.
Yep.
Taking it. 11.
Hang on a sec. Let's cast Non-Crescendo.
Yep. Just take an additional 4. Go to 7.
Yep, so creatures I control get +2/+0 until end of turn. And it does other stuff, but it doesn't do anything right now. Okay. So you're at what?
7.
7? Pass turn.
Untap. Keep. Draw. Land for turn. We will do a raid bombardment. Whenever the creature at power 2 or less attacks, deals 1 damage to you or a planeswalker you control. Play an Armory Mice Celebration. It's a 3/1, but when the 2 come in, it gets an additional 0/2, so
Yep.
making it a 3/3. I will move to combat, swing both of my knights at you. You take 2,
That's
declare
6
attack.
total.
Yep.
So I'm at 14.
And I will pass the turn.
Well, this is going to be the first time I've done this tonight. Sack my treasure. Okay.
Do we have a virtue coming in?
Now we have a fetch quest.
Ooh.
Cast in the adventure side of this, it costs 7 mana. Mill 7 cards, then put a creature, enchantment, or land card from among the milled cards onto the battlefield.
Alrighty.
Alright. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was not a very exciting hit.
Artifact, or is it enchantment, land, creature, you said?
Enchantment, land, creature, enchantment, or land. Okay.
Yeah, that crown can't come in. That crown would have been huge. Come on, 7 mana for a 2-drop is pretty cool.
No, I think it's actually this, because this will hit you for 2 with impact tremors when it dies.
That is fair, I am at 7.
But then again, this can kill something. You got 2 cards in hand?
I have 2 cards in hand.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to win this game by blocking your creatures. I think I just got erased, so yeah.
Impact tremors.
Yep.
Alright,
And then these go to the graveyard.
take the 1.
You'll take 1 from impact tremors. So this is the 1/1 haste. When it dies, I get another 1/1 that can't block.
Yep.
Okay. And unfortunately, I tapped out, so I can't attack with Ginger Brute. So let's see. Could force a trade here, though. You're at 6.
I am at 6.
I'm at 14. Yeah, I do think I actually attack with this. Attacking
With-
for, it's a 2/3, yep.
2, 3. Yep. We will trade.
Yep. Okay. Pass turn.
We draw. We're going to play a land. Blow up enchantment.
Okay.
I do not control. I do not draw a card. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That puts a damper on my day, you know.
Yep. we're gonna get the
that was my win con.
we're gonna get the 4/3 reach, and I can pay 2 and a red, sack an artifact or land to draw a card. We are now gonna move to combat and swing the knights. You take 2 on attack.
So we go to 12 before our blockers.
Yep.
Oh boy. Okay.
The vigilance land. The vigilance is that key word.
Yep. Yeah, I gotta take it. So I'll go to 8.
Yep.
Come on. Okay, I go.
Past you.
Alright, you're at 6.
Land.
Okay. First we're casting this.
Hmm.
Mana dork. Yep, it's a 2/2. And it taps to add a green, and I can pay 2 mana and tap it to and discard a card to return Bramble Familiar to my hand.
Okay, he's not bad.
Okay.
Outside of limited, he's not bad. Not saying he's awful here. but-
Activate Ginger Brute
Yep.
and attack.
Go to 5.
Alrighty. Pass.
Untapping. Upkeep. We draw. We will play a Grand Ball Guest. Our guy that gives everything 1/0 in haste.
Okay.
Swinging out.
Okay. So let's block here.
Yep.
And even if I block here, that's still lethal, right?
It's 6.
So 9
9
total. And I'm at 8. Yep, can't do anything. You got it.
Good
play.
game. Gods can bleed, chat. Yeah, I wanted to not block with him because I was eventually going to bring him in when it felt safe. And the way to guarantee, make him just a 3/3 in case you did try to block, I had another of that to create the treasure and then play him so he got the...
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, vigilance is the key word right there. Vigilance does a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I did get a little bit flooded that game.
And that adventure, that 7-man adventure, that could have gone so poorly for me.
Correct, yes.
That could have gone so poorly. I was just sitting here, I was just like, we gotta hope on a whiff.
Yeah, and then I
Even
I
if
just
you
got the 2/2, yeah.
yeah, even if you hit that dragon, I had both of my reach guys in play. However, I needed to do the treasure route first to help try to ramp that night adventure out. Yeah, it was. He could have gotten so far out of hand with that, and I think outside of just like standard or modern, like for commander, it's going to be a menace.
Well, here's the thing though, the fact that I could even cast that meant that I was already losing. Like my deck doesn't, want to get to 7 mana.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was definitely it was a fun race to play. I enjoy the games where it's just like I'm gonna play 1 mana 1/1 haste. Second game does the same thing. Third game does the same thing.
You want to see something?
I can appreciate that he started each one of our games getting first blood on me, just smacking me in the mouth.
You want to see something really funny?
Oh yeah. That is gross. So one of the ways that I would usually start out was the turn 1 Ginger Brute would lead into a turn 2 Ash, just swinging like that. And what I did downstairs, I swung him out on turn 3, giving everything 1/1 and then swinging.
That'll do it.
And it was just so nuts. Just like, oh yeah, here's 3, 6, another 8. You've already taken 4 at that point, so it's just like, yeah, go to 8 for me on turn 3.
Oh yeah, speaking of, I've got a kind of a wombo combo myself. So get +4/+4 and double strike. Just kill somebody out of nowhere.
Because yeah, those are definitely what helped me do things. Did not get to see that at all against you. Fortunate enough to have 2 of the ashes. But yeah, I had 2 of the Giants created treasures, and yeah, in this set, I'm not really utilizing, or in these matches, wasn't really utilizing the rolls really that well. I had that one that's like a tormenting voice, discard a card, draw 2, put a roll on something if you want.
Yeah, let's see.
But yeah,
I don't think I had any in my deck actually.
But yeah, that game too. That brute would have scared me if it wasn't for the fact that my hand that I kept was 4 lands guaranteed, and that Cavalier, and I just happened to draw into that Corbolds thing that gave me those extra 2.
Yep.
It's just like, all right, well, I'm just gonna. Okay.
So you top that on the turn you played it?
Uh huh.
Yeah.
And the turns before that, I got the cheap creatures out, and I had that Cavalier. I was just like, he's not going to expect me to throw 20 power just in the buff that they're all getting in him at the air. So I'm just hoping he doesn't have anything for it. This game's fun. Fun game. Do we have questions again?
No, the chat's been pretty dead this round.
Pretty dead?
actually.
Dang it.
Yeah,
Is this the last round?
it is.
That was the finals and they were dead? That's okay.
But I mean, you guys used up your time pretty well, or you've only got 3 minutes left. So
Only 3?
yeah,
That's pretty epic. For us wanting to race,
Right,
we
exactly.
brought,
I didn't
we
think
brought
it
it
would-
to
I think
almost
you,
time.
Didn't think it would take that long.
Something about 12 minutes and the match would be over, or 15 minutes.
Yeah, we both agreed. It was just like, yeah, hope you're ready for our match to be over in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Just like, yep, I also tend to race, so yeah, that crown and that dragon, oof.
thanks again for.
Oh, absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Good game. Sorry I
Appreciate
had to
it.
ruin the streak, but you always come into these trying to do your best. And unfortunately, I didn't play this set. I just played Boros. Boros does Boros things.